everybody's golf!
Hey, what's up, Linus?
Yo,
Not much, just open game rooms found. Uh-oh.
Yo, guys.
Yo, what's up?
Not much. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing alright.
yeah, doing alright.
It's been kind of a shitty week, but next week I get to relax all week. So I'm taking the whole week off.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. I actually had it planned like since April.
Got a room open if anyone wants to join it.
Yeah, I was searching earlier, and if for some reason it didn't connect to the master server, but I'm in now.
Yep.
So we'll probably get to start the movie around 9:30, probably.
What's that?
So we're gonna do the movie around 9:30, probably.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's not a long movie. It's only 90 minutes. Well, the total runtime, including credits, is 1 hour and 36 minutes. So it's not long.
Oh, so we could just do a 10 then. That sounds fine. Then.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm gonna help Chill beat Dark Souls 1 tonight, so he's at the end of the game. We'll probably start that around midnight, so when Yup gets here.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna say, man, Mao SD battle lights actually pretty fun.
Is it?
Netcode, yeah, Netcode seems smooth. I was watching someone stream it yesterday, and this thing it plays pretty well online. But not rollback definitely, but plays pretty well.
Well, something like that wouldn't really have rollback because it's not a fighting game.
Oh yeah, this is true. But it seems pretty smooth. I mean, it's not really a resource-heavy game either, so.
So you were able to play it online without issue?
I didn't play online myself. That I've heard the online is pretty decent. Yeah, there's only like 3 missions in the game, so. The crossover dialogue's hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't feel like logging into my
Home
Japanese
10.
account to get
It's a
it.
par 5.
Yep, we can just wait till next week, so it's gonna come out next Friday anyway, so.
I got enough things that I'm already playing. Dividing
fair.
my time.
Oh yeah, next week it's coming. The them in the US come out the worst time. I got 2 big
Amazing.
RPGs to
That's great.
next week, so. Xenoblade 3 and Digimon Survive. Maybe I should take the first week of August off instead, but well.
I'm gonna be disappointed if I played that Digimon game and I don't hear Eye of the Tiger.
Cool.
Yo, Dollo.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much.
Got up from a nap?
Nah, it's just been a rough weekend. Kind of a rough day.
Yep, I can relate. I was telling these guys I would shitty stuff, but I'm just gonna unwind this whole weekend and just relax. I take it all next week off.
Amazing. Nice job. Very good.
The best part of the summer usually around this time. So,
I hate summer.
well, by summer I mean just taking time out, not the weather itself. But
Okay. I guess that's fair. But how's everybody else doing?
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
Could be
Given
worse.
the circumstances. I got a breach notice from Nintendo.
uh-oh.
Oh no.
Apparently, because it's been raining for a month and a half, we didn't do the weeds. So, yeah, I went and did that on Wednesday. They're like, he basically sent a list saying, "You got 2 weeks to get rid of all those weeds in the backyard."
Cool. Nice job.
Could be worse, right?
I mean, I've heard of worse
Okay.
Yeah.
things to do. So, pulling the heat is not
And
the
like, it's not the worst thing. It's just one of those things where because it was raining for like a month and a half constantly, I couldn't relax. I couldn't spray them down.
Mhm.
And the times where it looked like it wouldn't be raining, it just rained out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, you are right. It's been pretty bad out there.
Well done, Jess. Awesome.
It's been raining in.
Alrighty.
It's been raining in like certain parts of our country too, like pretty bad.
Wow.
Even if it is summer.
Try for the eagle. This is it. Sloping down.
Well, I'm on mouse stream,
Break
so
the
I'll
right.
moderate from here.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're. I'm with the 10. I'm assuming you're on the second person.
That's this course.
Nice eagle. Chance for an
oh, the
eagle.
first course. Okay.
Yeah, we just started.
Yeah,
Sloping out.
we're at
Nice.
This is
we're-
this is Eagle
a
City.
9. Yeah, you see that 9.
Trying to figure out what character I'm interested in to playing.
Did you see?
32 characters. Can't decide between any of them.
Chance for an eagle.
Oh yeah, Barnes, it's a bit of an odd thing they announced when
Sloping
Digimon Survive.
Break to
Pre-order
the
get
right.
Gilmon as a pre-order bonus. I'm like, that's an odd pre-order bonus.
What's so odd about it?
I'm gonna say Gilmon's one like the one of the main character. Well, supposedly not the mascot. But it's kind of weird. DLC or pre-order extra. Probably just probably early access to it. I'm guessing.
Is there nothing special of that version?
Hole 11.
Nope, it comes with
It's
other
not
items
hard.
too. I guess you just get them early in the game. It's just kind of odd that.
I guess it is kind of odd.
I remember when I used to play it when I played Digimon World 3. They choose 2 different teams. And I think Digimon's like a
Nice
tricky
shout.
team. The only one you cannot get out of protagonist Digimon at the time was Vmon. You have to work X. You have to go through like a whole bunch of things just to unlock Vmon in that game.
Wasn't 3 the one where they introduced cards?
Yes.
I remember wanting to play 2 for like the longest time, but I could never find it.
Oh yeah, I own 2 on the PS1. 2 was fun. It's just that's probably the most Pokemon like out of all the Digimon.
I mean, to be fair, Digimon. What was the Vita one? I don't know why I'm like. Blanking.
Oh, you're thinking about
Cyber Sleuth. There we go.
Oh, Cyber Sleuth. Yeah,
Cyber Sleuths are basically just straight up Pokemon ripoffs. Very linear Pokemon ripoffs.
Yep, those are the Digimon story games. That's
Amazing.
It's been like that. The one that probably started that concept more was Digimon World 2, where you're making your own teams, everything going around in dungeons and stuff. So, in a tank of all things. That game was fun, but it was actually pretty hard too.
I mean, all the Digimon World games, or at least the one I played, higher, were very hard.
True. One was probably the weirdest, because that's the one that had more
Nice shot.
like breathing aspects to it, you train them, and it was more like I won't say turn-based.
On the green.
I don't know, some weird command system in there.
It's. I call it a life sim, personally.
You're not wrong.
That's what I consider. Okay, who's eating what?
Eat watermelon.
Okay. Perfect time to use it, or eat it.
Seed or seedless?
Seedless watermelon.
Pretty sure it's seedless. I mean, it has seeds in it, but they're like a little tiny, like immature looking.
Oh, the little white ones?
Yeah.
No.
Alrighty.
But I think
Yeah,
seedless,
I
I think seedless ones have those.
Yeah, I gotta be careful eating watermelon because my hate for accent if you know certain watermelons or have some depending where they come from. It sucks. I like watermelon too.
I
It's
don't mind
okay.
watermelon. I don't mind watermelon, but at the same time, it's not my favorite like kind of fruit dessert, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's great for a hot day though.
Yeah, it's not my favorite either, but I do enjoy it.
Birdie chance here.
Yeah, but it's also very filling on a hot day too.
I wouldn't say filling.
Oh, is that filling?
Yeah, it's
Refreshing.
mostly water.
Refreshing is the best way to say
Yeah,
it.
it's mostly water. Which
Hence
if you want
the name.
if you want your water intake, it's a good way to do it. If you want if you want a taste to it.
It's in the name.
Slow
Frozen
down.
pineapple though, I'm more of
Next to the
a
right.
that's kind of like my treat that I like to use. No, frozen pineapple.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
I mean, it basically becomes like a
Could make
slice.
a birdie.
Oh man, my controller died. Oh.
Yeah, one thing I really
Which
miss
is
about
right.
Pakistani mangoes, they're quite treated and odd stuff because they have a different texture than Mexican and Indian mangoes. Unfortunately, those are very hard to find.
Careful.
It's kind of like the Japanese mango or the Japanese melon,
A break to the left.
like the traditional one that we all know of, the one with the net, like the net patterning in it. I only talk about this because the fact that like I watched a documentary about why it was so expensive.
Nice par.
It's just like the honeydew, right? Kind of. I mean, it tastes like honeydew, sort of, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it's just the way how
it's
it's
a par
particularly
three.
bred to get like to get the maximum amount of like taste out of it, as well as like getting a good size one. It takes a long time. The theme of those like Business Insider videos of why it's so expensive is the fact that like it takes time and it's not automated.
Who the fuck is my? Oh well, it's not using my phone cable for this.
Alright.
I know I have like a million USB 3 cables lying around, but I can never find one when I need one.
I should get a really long one too because I hate using them.
Oh, my phone one,
Hey.
the one I use to charge my phone with is like 8 feet, 9 feet long. So
No.
it's
I'm too late. I really should get a longer one. I have like an 841 for my PS4, but I should get a longer one for the PS5. Do they use the same ones? I'm guessing no.
For what?
For PS5, PS4, 'cause they're separate cables, right?
You should know. You have one, but it is a USB-C.
Oh, because they're not
Yeah.
the same then. Okay.
Yeah. PS5 is USB-C.
Okay, that's awesome. I didn't think about it too. I just as soon as I plugged with the PS5, just did use whatever came with it, but I should probably get a longer one.
I mean, it's basically the same. It's basically the same cable. It just comes with the console, but
Oh, it's the same
Any-
cable?
Yeah, so the cable that comes with
USB
the is USB 3 and
C.
yeah.
Amazing. Nice shot.
And the PS4 uses that as well for the PS.
That's micro. That's micro.
Oh, okay. That's
Is it micro or mini?
That's the one we all hate.
Micro. Micro
Oh.
is fucking stupid.
okay. That sounds about right then. Here's what happens. I don't pay attention to these things.
Nice approach.
Pretty much everything these days is USB-C though.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
Think about
you're
that.
unless you're Apple or Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo uses USB-C now too.
Yeah. Nintendo uses USB-C for their the Switch controls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Switch-
the Switch in general. The Switch in general is powered by
Switch
USB-C. Yeah.
USB-C. Yep.
Okay.
No way.
I just think like, well, can you charge? If I remember right, you can't charge the Switch itself with a USB-C, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Careful.
Because I just think I remember something weird about that when it first came out.
Sloping up.
so.
Actually, now that I think about it, the SNES Classic uses a USB-C charger as well.
Yeah, pretty much everything uses USB-C these days, unless you.
So yeah, Nintendo's
unless
been
it's
doing it for some time now.
only true sickos are still
Good
using
place a birdie.
or what is it, the micro
No mixing up now.
USB or whatever.
I mean, the only people who use
Next to the
the
right.
only reason you use micro
USB.
USB is because you're forced to.
A birdie.
Yes. The only micro USB device I still have is my phone headset that I use for like conference calls and stuff. That's the only thing that is still micro. 'Cause I
Par
bought that thing like
13.
6 years
It's a
ago.
par 4.
Everything else I have is USB-C down it. Thank God.
The only thing that's micro is my PS4 controllers. That's about
My
it.
PS4 controller and my iPhone 6 charger.
Your iPhone 6
Still
uses
alive.
your iPhone does not use micro USB.
Oh,
It
you're
uses
right.
lightning. It's lightning. It's
Yeah,
not-
You're
it's
right.
not
I had to
USB.
think about it. You're right. It is.
Like, wait. An iPhone using a micro USB? No.
I fuck.
You might have an adapter for that, but no.
No, you are right. Yes. So I gotta think careful.
The big advantage of of USB-C is that it can also carry video. Because my old my portable monitor that my old company bought me and I kept when they let me go is or when they told me to take a hike, I gave that to my sister, but it's an external
Oh,
portable
no.
monitor. It's like a 24-inch little flat screen thing, and it's USB-C as well. That's all it has is USB-C. So that's how it connects. That's how it sends video. And it works with the Switch too. So that's kind of cool.
Cool.
Are you guys already playing?
Yeah, we're in the
Yeah,
middle.
we're on the third
All
course,
right.
I think.
Fourth course.
Fourth course.
I am confused as to how people are able to call me via the Uber
What's
app
that power
to cancel the
gauge?
trip, yet they can't figure out how to cancel the trip on their end.
Because it's stupid. I've had that same experience.
I think I know why.
Because they
It,
get
uh,
charged for it.
No, this is immediately after they booked it.
Oh,
They
What's
they
that power
booked it and then they immediately called
because-
me and said, and they said, I actually put the trip and I didn't mean to. Can you cancel that for me?
Probably because they put the contact the driver shit like front and center on the app somewhere, and that's easier to find than it is for them to actually
Alright,
call
right.
it their support and like have it
I'm
canceled.
You know, or you got it.
Time for the eagle.
Or find on the app where to do that.
That
'Cause,
breaks
like, I
neck.
bet you I haven't used Uber in a while, but I bet you that there's somewhere on that front part of the on the like right after they schedule the trip and shit.
Alright.
They probably have who the driver
Oh.
is, what the car looks like,
Yep.
or whatever, and there's probably a button to contact the driver. That's probably why you always get those.
Yet all you gotta do is just swipe up the tab and it has a button that says cancel trip.
Although if they're drunk, they're less likely to do that.
This is
Well,
like 2 p.m. in the middle of the day.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. That's one of the things. Is I was so like I have a lot of experience
Good approach.
designing
Just
like where to
relax.
put shit on an interface. Thanks to my old job and having to deal with web shit and putting people's benefits on stuff like that.
Exciting.
And knowing where to put things that
Fast.
people are likely to use
Slow
and to
things
put it
down.
front and center. But when you do that, so like, cause like if you bury it somewhere, right? You have to scroll down mobile, or they have to like click like 3 links to get to it. It's my same problem with the fucking PS5 interface.
Could
Oh,
be
I was waiting for that one.
I mean, well, yeah, because I mean, like, it's kind of the same. I mean, it's not really the same thing, but it's kind of the same principle. Where if you put something somewhere where it's not right in the user's face, and they have to do eventually in order to find it, they're likely just not gonna fucking do it. They're gonna call the fucking tech support, or they're gonna call whatever contact thing that they have front and center in front of them, which is
Port 14.
touch here, tap
It's a
here
hard
to contact your driver. you can blame that on whoever makes whoever's working on the Uber app for putting that shit
Oh yeah,
at the top and not somewhere
I
else.
blame him every day.
It's also a psychological thing
So
where it's
good.
like rather than dealing with technology,
Oh yeah,
it's
for sure.
easier. It's easier to deal with a person.
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't really blame the people who are calling you for that. I would say I would blame whoever the architect for the fucking UI for that shitty fucking app.
I'm gonna still blame the customer for their incompetence of booking a trip and then just being like, oh shit, what's the best way to get rid of this? Oh, let me call the driver.
Shit happens, you know. So it's just that when you have like a user base
So
full of
good.
thousands of people, shit happens quite a lot. You know?
Yeah, it just annoys me because like they'll be calling me as I'm dropping someone off, so I got this fucking loud ass ringtone because my cousin has the Bluetooth. And I gotta answer that call, and then I gotta tell the person calmly while my other customer's in the back seat, and then being like, "Yeah, can you cancel that trip for me?" And I'm sitting there like, I can't even interact with your trip details until after I've dropped this person off. It is faster for you to cancel it yourself. Not only that, but if I cancel it, that's detrimental to my profile.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just tell them, just scroll down to the bottom of the thing. There's the button, tap it, cancel it for you. That's all. I would just tell them, hey, I can't do it because I'm driving, but you can do it by scrolling down and hitting the button, and that's it.
There is that rare occasion. I think it may have to at least twice when I was doing it. I came to the spot and everything, and the person came up to me and was like, "Yeah, sorry, we want to cancel the trip. Like, here's for your trouble. Here's $10. I'll take it." So that only happened to me maybe like twice, but 4 years I've been doing it. But still, at least nice of them to at least go that far.
Yeah, that's happened to me a couple.
How long
some
have you
guys,
been doing it for? 4 years?
I did it from 2015 to
Cool.
the end of 2019. So about 4 years.
You
Alrighty.
had another job though too while you were
No
doing it.
further.
Yep, I did. I was doing it full time at first. Then I
Careful
then I
of your
just did it
life.
on the weekends. At least on Friday, Saturday night. I just immediately went out to Saturday nights. And then after shit happened in 2019, I called it quits. And thankfully, by the time I called it quits, it's when COVID started.
Yeah, I remember when you called it quits. I remember that. I didn't realize you did it for 4 years. I thought you were just doing like in between jobs.
I originally it wasn't
Enron.
between jobs, but
Yeah.
then I just need the extra money and everything.
Enron.
Yes.
I have a room open just for us.
Okay.
It's gonna be just the two of us. It's very, very short. But
This will be my
Good
4th year.
approach.
Although I've never used the Uber app myself, so I don't know how the user interface is for drivers themselves. So, sorry, for the passengers themselves. So,
I only use it whenever I need to drop my car off to get maintenance, so then
Good
I
approach.
call the Uber to pick me up from the maintenance
Just
place
relax.
to take me home and to
Last
take me
time
back
I
there.
used it was in 2019, at the very beginning of 2019.
That's
I
hard.
was using it for quite a while,
Could
but I
be
think it's pretty
ready.
easy for me. But that's-
I also use the customer version of the Uber app regularly because it tells me how many Uber cars are in the map.
so you're checking your competition. Is basically what you're doing there.
I'm basically checking myself
Careful.
testing to see
Nice.
how many cars are out and is it a good
Good
time for me to be
shot.
driving.
Nice.
If there's at least 6 cars out, there is no point in me going out there.
Yeah. Yep. Makes sense.
I remember one
So
time.
the answer is yes.
Well, it's not really to like see your competition. It's just to see like if there's enough guys, too many guys out here, then I'm not gonna make any money.
You just be wasting gas.
Would that affect
Exactly.
surge prices too? If that's what a lot more Uber drivers are. Would that affect
No.
surge prices sometimes?
Hold a
It
15.
only affects
It's a
it
par 3.
if the customer demand is there.
Ah, okay. So sometimes it's a correlation, but not causing. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the problem is I live in a town that has like less than 80,000 people.
Yeah.
Alright. I remember a couple of times on Saturday nights, you know, sometimes there's like a dead zone between, you know, around between 10, at least 11 o'clock to like 1 o'clock. So, you know, at least when the search party not going on, I just, you know, grab a bite to eat, you know, like a burger or about desperate checkers sometimes to eat in the parking lot. One time a cop car came up to me, he's like, "What are you doing?" And he saw I was an Uber driver. I was like, "Oh, just carry on." He's like, I see a bunch of Uber drivers just eating in this parking lot, so yeah, carry on, sir.
Oh, that's a
So
good
that's
start.
kind
Thought you were
kind of funny.
loitering. He thought you were loitering.
All right.
Yeah, I was just watching something on my phone and eating it, and as soon as he saw I was, the Uber app on, I was like, "Oh, you're an Uber driver, just take a break."
Good work.
All right, man. Have a good night.
I'll be fucking pissed if a cop comes up to me while I'm eating lunch on my break and being like, "Sir, you have the Uber app on, and why are you eating?" I'm like, "Cause I've been driving for 4 hours. I need a fucking break."
But why you busting my balls, pig?
Yeah.
Well, he can get away with that in
Beautiful.
Australia.
Not here in America. The worst thing
I'll-
the worst thing you
if you're
can do in
brown.
America, yeah, especially if you're brown, the worst thing you can do in America is disrespect the cop. Because they'll use that as an excuse to fucking
I mean,
brutalize
yeah.
you.
I mean, down here, you can call them the C word any day of the week, and they won't give a shit.
I have no idea where to aim this fucking shot. I'm just gonna pray that it doesn't go out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds. Of course.
To be fair, oh, you actually made it?
Yeah, it was just barely inbounds.
Yeah, my shot went out of bounds because I messed up my shot.
Honestly, I wonder if the best play here is it just to aim right at the fucking rock and just bounce it off the side of the rock and have it kick back on the fair territory.
Slowing down.
I mean, that is a
Right to the
legitimate
left.
cause. I've just have very little practice on this course, so.
So, Witcher Mercury Prologue is not available anymore, surprisingly.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I mean, Bandai never said that it was going to be on.
Yeah, they never said that.
We just assumed
It's
that.
assumed, but like, I do find that very curious.
Nothing on the message either. The raw is out there. Translated. There's nothing on there either.
Nice party.
Bit odd, but I mean, I guess they're all waiting for the official sub version. But,
It'll show up when we least expect it.
Yeah.
well, they got 2 months left to do it at
16.
some point.
It's par 4.
Oh yeah, but and I was telling these guys that I was playing Battle Lines yesterday. This game's pretty fun. Definitely definitely inspired by Gundam
No
Break.
way! If that would have got sucked in, that'd have been awesome.
That was a pretty good shot. If it got sucked in, yeah, that would have been epic.
Holy shit.
The game is actually a bit hard sometimes, especially when you get fighting against melee bosses and everything, because you got like counter and dodge at the right time.
Man, you got me all excited that shit was out. You never said it was gonna be like Japanese PSN and
I
or-
did tweet about it a PSN. It's on.
Singapore
Yeah,
PSN.
yeah,
You were
yeah,
like,
to be-
yeah, it's good. It's gonna come out. It comes out tomorrow, and I was like looking for it on the fucking PlayStation Store. Where the fuck is this thing? All I see is the pre-purchase option.
To be
And I-
fair, his tweet had like he had made a second tweet. God damn it, fucking tweet.
yeah, I saw the second tweet.
Yeah, the second tweet he tweeted later and said that it was just JPN, HK, and wherever else.
I was like, man,
Missed opportunity.
fake news, Yazzie.
Indeed, the fake puns too.
Yeah, I didn't feel like spinning up my Japanese account just to download it.
It's also 20 gigabytes too, so it's not a small download either.
I have accounts. I just
Amazing.
don't want to log into it. I was like, man, I don't want to fucking log into this shit. And then I log back out of my other thing, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I'll probably just download the US version next week on my PS5 and just rather than try to import accounts and everything. I'll just I played on my PS4 and everything because I don't have any other accounts on my PS5 yet because I don't really need it this time.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, that's bad.
Yeah, but
Oh, it's bad.
definitely fun. So
Come on, ball. Come on, ball. Go.
Amazing.
Into the water it goes.
yeah, I was laughing some of the crossover shit they showed, like Master Asia standing on top of Eok's Gray's axe, just interfering. He's like, "Look at the mystery man here. What's going on here?" It's like, "The fuck are you doing, Master Asia?"
Super Robot Wars writing.
Well, no, Dynasty Wars Gundam crossovers. Remember all that wacky shit?
No, I don't remember.
Cool.
I barely remember anything about Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I played like
Alrighty.
one or two of those. And I was like, all right,
Wow.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff in there, like Master Asia, like, training Jared, or beating the shit out of Kira and Athen and that kind of shit, or Doma and Epion, doing the G-Gundam pose together.
It's only
I just
supposed
remember.
to be. Go
I
ahead,
just
Bella.
remember a lot of I was just saying I remember a lot of Zaku's.
Yeah.
It's only supposed to be
A
free
lot
for
of
co-op,
Zakers.
right?
Whoa.
Yes.
Just relax.
Like 300 Zaku's at one time.
Stay focused.
Sloping
I
up.
remember that as well.
A break to the left.
Of course, the only you can't customize like the weapons or anything, because that's a set amount of weapons.
I'm gonna just want companies to stop being afraid of 4-player co-op.
Could make a birdie.
Great. Nice shot.
I just don't want to program for that. though.
Nice.
Down
I
here.
I honestly think
Break
I think
left.
that might have something to do with some, maybe some data, because I think some companies have figured that
Got it.
4 players may be too much for some people to get a group together.
You just bounce it out so that you can.
Right, but I've seen a lot of situations where people will have their 2 friends play with them, but then they're forced to grab a random.
Yeah,
And
well,
they don't
well
want
see,
us to
here's
do
the thing. Monster Hunter has never had that problem.
Well,
Capcom's
Monster
never had
Hunter-
that problem.
Monster Hunter for Gundam though, that might be.
Yeah,
that might
like
be
like with Capcom, they've always they've always been able to scale their games based on the number of people that drop in and out.
Yeah.
It's par 4.
Like what I'm saying is maybe there's a thing where companies are noticing that there's not enough people engaging in full 4-player co-op, but they have managed to get 3-player co-ops working a lot more frequently. So they figured, well, fuck it, why do we need that 4th person when most people aren't even having that 4th person?
He's kind of right, because look at all the Souls games. It's
So
only 3
good.
people.
Nice
No more than that.
I get that. I understand that, but I need them to evolve.
It might be some. It might be some metadata thing that they know of that we don't.
It is an odd trend, though.
Like I said, there's a perfectly fine AAA game that's been doing it for years at this point. I need them to. I need them to
believe
get
that.
over it.
I sense your recent
Great shot.
delvings into Aliens Fire Team is a prime example of this.
Actually, well, not really. Like I mean, yes,
think about a Japanese
Aliens
game
Fire
thing.
Team is 3-player co-op only. The thing,
That's why. I
Well,
bring it
well,
up.
the thing is that me and my friend who play it on a constant basis, we actually have a problem finding a third person just to play that game because it's there. I mean,
it's come and gone.
let's be fair. There are better games you could be playing other than Aliens Fire Team. So, like me, it's always
This is
just been me and him playing that game.
Well done. Nice shot.
But like even Aliens Fire Team, it scales based on how many people drop in and out. So it's like, I mean, if you can do that, why not just expand it to 4?
Wasn't Gundam Breaker 2 and 3? Was that 2?
I only have
3 or 4 player?
I only have one answer for that, and it might have to do with the fact that having that 4-person might be too much for the network to handle.
Maybe.
That's the only explanation I could possibly give you.
These
Depends
games,
on the type of
these
game,
games need to be talking to Capcom and saying, hey bros, how you do it? How you
Yeah,
do it?
the Breaker games are 4 players.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Well, what we
like-
really need is better infrastructure for our internet.
Because
That's
keep
what
this
we're
in
really
mind. I played Monster Hunter with people that live like literally on the other side of the world, and we don't have network
shit.
problems or lag issues at all.
Holy shit!
Yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
All right.
Yep.
That was Tim Tucker.
like, yeah. Like, I totally agree with what you guys are saying on that.
Oh,
end.
that was close. That was close.
Yeah, that was real close.
Missed it.
Oh,
Like
you
that
did miss
much.
it. It's pretty close though.
Oh, so who?
This didn't go off in the water. That's good.
Go ahead.
I was actually aiming for the water to skip off so it would burn my momentum so it would land on the green. That was my intention, but it didn't
Oh,
happen.
great.
Okay.
We have to hit for
For the
Yeah,
birdies.
because
This is gonna make it.
I believe you guys in like, and I'm on your.
Breaks to the right.
On the green. Woo.
Like, I would also like for people to like for the devs to keep it as 4 players as many times as possible.
That's gonna be
But
Yeah.
I just believe that maybe they believe in a certain design choice that they say, oh, it works better for the majority of players to just keep it at 3. I'm not sure if that's data that they have on their previous titles or not.
Sure. But also to bolster my point, and I realize that this game is very
Downhill?
not intensive on consoles or PC. The recent Turtles Revenge expanded from 4 to 6 players online.
Yeah, this is true. But and then I also like to bring up the example of like Apex Legends and all these battle royals where they have this with the squad mode is up to 3 players.
Well, those are battle royale, so like it.
You have other players to go.
Yeah, you have all those other they're on a dedicated server.
Right.
I'm not really including them on that one.
But when it comes to the number of players on a team of like me and
Masters.
like I think people are just noticing that there's more like 3-man group of buddies that want to actually play games together rather than there's actually 4. There might be more 3s than there are 4s. I don't know.
3 might be the magic number supposedly for that.
Yeah, some would say, 2's perfect, but then you'd be like, well, what if there's 3 and then you gotta take turns between one or the other to join in on that 2-person session, or I don't know. Maybe 3 is just that perfect number of I have 2 buddies to play with at all times. And there's always that one person who can join for a 4th, but they're only available on Sundays.
But hey, we all watch Schoolhouse Rock, right? 3 is a magic number.
But
seriously,
I'm gonna need these people to stop being social outcasts and at least make friends online. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go back to that Lisa Simpson meme of like, stop making co-op games. I hate people.
But I thought nobody played single player games anymore.
Yeah,
Get a
EA.
good shunt.
That reminds me of that other meme of the little girl who's reading a book and the teacher drags her away to
Amazing.
go play with kids on the court or something. The meme is like, you'll have fun with other people, and the little girl in her mind basically says, but I was already having fun,
All right.
and she was just reading a book. And the meme is basically multiplayer games, developers' philosophy, and the little girl drops a book that just says single player content. I have to find that one, but that one's a really good meme. But yeah, you're right. People don't play single player games apparently. Shh. I don't want you jumping on me. Talking to the cat right now.
Yikes.
What was I looking for? Whatever. I can't
The
remember.
Simpsons meme.
The Simpsons, the Lisa Simpson. We just wrapped up our game. You guys are on hole 18, so we're gonna just chill for a moment here.
Yeah, we'll be done soon.
Let's see, was there some other game announcements this week? I can't remember. I know there's been some other announcements. That comes to mind. Come back to me
Well
later.
done. Next one.
I mean, there is one thing that happened that I don't think anyone wants to
Alrighty.
talk about, but that happened.
Well,
What's that?
I mean, nothing's off the
Right. I was just bring up because Square Enix announced their first bit of NFT content.
Oh, that's to be expected. I mean, they've been down there in the cheese a
Yeah,
while.
but it's what they've actually chose to do is the news, which is that they're having an action figure. That is, you can either buy the figure itself or pay $30 idiot tax for an NFT.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I was about to say, what they should do if they want to be really evil is like have some NFT content for the Final Fantasy VII remake, and one of the NFTs you can buy is
Birdie Town's
DLC
here.
Aris Live.
The NFT I'm talking about is, of course, a Cloud Strife action figure.
I remember that one now. I kind of forgot about that very quickly.
So all the NFT, all the like the NFT NFTs and like the crypto thing, all
right.
busting all over
Yeah,
the place.
a
What's
birdie.
happens is all these
Got it.
people,
Chance
these
for you,
filmmakers and
nice
whatnot,
birdie.
As expected.
who had
Take
these
your
long
time.
R&D
Sloping up.
processes to get
Brakes
NFTs
to the
and
right.
stuff into the marketplace. You know, now that they've gotten to that point where they're releasing things, the crypto world is crumbling around them. So what's
wow.
going to happen is that
Surprised you
this
missed
whole
that.
Chance here.
this initial wave of NFT enabled products is going to come out. It's going to be a huge
A break to
flop,
the
and then
left.
that'll be the last we ever hear of this bullshit ever again.
Yeah, with the way they set up this one, it's actually going to be very easy to tell whether or not it flopped or not because you can buy the statue separate of the
For the
NFT.
birdie.
So when everyone buys the statue and not the $30 NFT bullshit, they'll know.
Why would they think that somebody would want an NFT of it anyways? Like people buy figures because they like to have them up on the shelf, you know, so they can flex on fucking my figure list or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like I
stupid.
said, like I said, I think an NFT would make more sense if it was a holographic display that you could like have around and own. And even then, like that's kind of pushing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 'cause they even put up in the
GG's, folks.
GG's. They put up in the fine print of the figure that like, well, by the way, if the server that this thing is connected to goes down, we do not claim any responsibility for you.
Yeah,
losing
they totally put that in the fine print. It's like, yeah, if that service goes down, we're not responsible. Sorry.
That stuff is all on the cloud anyways, so in theory, even if something goes down, you should be able to
So the
Like-
cloud figures in the cloud.
Let me
Boo.
just drop this. Let me drop this EMP bomb on your server farm. Thank you.
Come on, Mao. It's in the name.
Yeah. I can't blame you for that one. Still terrible.
Terrible is the idea of the NFT. So much so that NFT, what's it called? Dumbass Musk is selling a share of NFTs from Tesla.
They're just
Yeah,
not
he also like sold off their stock of Bitcoin too.
yeah,
No, that's what it was. Sorry, I meant Bitcoin.
It was crypto. No, it's crypto in general.
Yeah, it's not far off though.
Well, he's gonna need those proceeds so when he's forced to buy Twitter.
Yeah. I don't care about Elon Musk. I hope he somehow goes broke between Twitter and his fucking stockholders,
I hope
shareholders,
it
And then all
hating
of a,
him.
and then he gets that golden parachute, goes to another, founds another company, and gets all those people fired. I made a room. I'm not gonna join it personally, but Mao, could you get in this one first?
Sure.
There's Varnus. It'll basically be everybody else but me. I'm gonna sit out of this one for right now. So let me do. So since Varnus is here, I can just drop out.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. So basically, join Varnus's room. It shouldn't be hard to find. So actually, now that I think about it, this will be a good opportunity, like for me to actually check, like how many rooms.
We're all here.
Okay.
All right, that was quick.
Probably make a lasagna, but I've been wanting to for some time now.
Metal build Donzaku.
No open room, no open game rooms found. Okay. At least it's deserted.
A metal build of Donzaku or
Yep.
a metal or a composite.
Oh, excuse me, metal composite.
Okay, I
Yeah,
remember
it's
you
the
meant a
same
composite. What the hell is metal built already?
It's the same shit. Yeah, no, it's
Man,
metal composite.
people still play this game online. There's one of the server rooms has like 90 people.
10 people worldwide is not exactly a lot of people.
Well, 90 people on like one particular server course. Like if I had to estimate it like overall, it's probably like 200.
Ooh, 10 people worldwide.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, for a game that's about to go away in like 9 weeks, that's pretty good.
Oh, this game doing numbers.
I saw that they announced that they're shutting down the online services for Killzone. What was it? Shadowfall, Killzone Shadowfall,
Mercenary.
Killzone Mercenaries, and some other game. And I was like, God damn, people are still playing Killzone Mercenaries online in 2022.
I mean, I still play Uncharted 4 online, so.
It's like 8 years old now. Like, holy shit.
I'm trying to
get
force
the
my
computer.
afterwards though.
Give the game some credit.
I mean, it's a good game, but like shit, people quit playing. Like the Vita really only lived for like 2 years, and then this game is still going on another 6 years after the fact. Holy shit!
I want to say the servers
Hold
for
one. It's par 4.
Killzone Mercenary lasted at least 5 years.
Longer than
No,
Shadowfall?
they're still going because that's what was in the announcement was Killzone Mercenaries. So like
Was it
technically,
Killzone Mercenaries? I
It was
thought it was.
Killzone Mercenary. I saw it. It wasn't Killzone
Shadowfall and Mercenaries.
Oh,
Shadowfall too? Oh.
Yeah,
I thought it was
Shadowfall
just
as well.
Mercenaries.
Like who the fuck still played Shadowfall even 9 months after that game came out? Because that shit was
I
terrible.
completely forgot about that game.
Well, I should say it wasn't terrible. It was like a 6. It wasn't good, but it wasn't like super awful either.
I thought that's what we were talking about. I didn't. I
No,
thought
no,
the,
it's not Mercenaries because they mentioned it as well.
Yeah, the main I tweeted about it. I retweeted. It was definitely about Mercenary. From what I saw, but
Mercenary was good. Shadowfall was not.
I'm just saying. I'm curious. Did Killzone collection is that available on PS3 streaming?
yes.
Okay, I should replay Killzone HD. Or at least 2 or 3 again. I've not played 3. I own it. I played Killzone 1 and Killzone 2. I enjoyed 1 quite a bit on the PS2, but I played. I think I got to the end too.
I gotta step away for a second. Something just fell on top of the house. I'm gonna check out and see what it was. See what it
Oh,
was.
it's Bernie. The Zaku one.
No, it's a Jagged for F91. Just crashed into people's houses. Is it the real rock guy? This one's a real house.
Delay your shot, Yazi.
Oh.
Oh wait, no. Well, never mind. You're good.
I got it. I see it.
Nah, I thought Enron hadn't taken the shot yet, but I see him
No,
out
I
there
can
on the
delay it.
field.
Yeah. You already took your shot, so.
I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait like 20 seconds in. Let's... Oh, I got my pre-orders in for the Motoroid Valimar. So good smile. So I think there's some other figures are announced this week, right?
For Good Smile?
I think they were.
Or just Trails New.
Good smile overall.
Well done. Nice job. Awesome. Go.
Oh,
It's a big branch. Big branch.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Okay. I just needed to switch to a different band.
So, Mao, man, what do you think of the new remake of The Running Man with Holly?
With who?
Alright.
What's that piece of shit senator from Missouri? Does running.
Oh, you're making
With
fun
January
of Josh
6th.
Hawley. Yeah,
Yeah, The Running Man.
yeah, that was pretty funny.
I got some good laughs out of it, that piece of shit. Oh man, but what's it called? But they banned racist Bannon.
Yeah, Steve Bannon.
Yeah.
Eh, I mean,
only-
the worst he'll get is like 30 days, or in a fine.
Yeah.
Okay, he's contempt of court.
He,
Yeah.
he needs to. I mean, he's done far worse, and he didn't get punished for it. So
On the green.
Yep.
Now then.
Yeah, because, it's just not. It's basically like a nothing burger almost. Or
yeah, I
should
mean
say
that's
it's
how
a-
I feel
it-
about
oh, I
like
take that-
just
take
about
that back.
everything.
It's not a nothing burger. It's just a burger with a patty and nothing else.
No, it just
No,
buns,
it's
nothing
that, like
else.
these assholes are getting away with like
Yeah.
fucking awful crimes,
Good work.
sedition, and practically murder, and they're getting slapped on the wrist for all this other little shit. Like I just don't fucking care. Like if you're not gonna actually punish them for their actual crimes, then I don't fucking care.
They all see the outtake video for Trump trying to do one of his speeches.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I heard about it. I didn't watch it.
I saw a tweet of it.
They showed it at the
Good work.
committee or whatever. That one.
Yeah,
Worthy chance
yeah,
here.
that one.
I didn't see it. But
I know the funny. He was like, yeah, don't use the day yesterday. I can't say yesterday. I don't use that word.
All right. Yes.
I mean, he was acting like you expect him to. Like,
Relax.
Downhill?
because there are things he wanted to say and
Bricks
things
to
he
right.
didn't want to say, but he had to give a statement to call off his fucking MAGA troops.
Yeah, you know one thing he'll never say? That he loved Don Jr.
Yeah.
that meme is everlasting. What was it called? What was it when Trump got banned off Twitter? That his son lost the only connection he had to his father.
It's true.
Yeah,
Don Jr.
I think
Coming up the nice saying something.
For the birdie.
the only meme I made of like Trump when his Twitter got banned was I made a GIF of like Yunar Kami crushing his Twitter into oblivion. I think it's still on like my GIF profiles. I'll post it in this thing. It was just something I did like really late at night. I just said like,
A break to the right.
I don't. It was just kind of one of those things where it's like I'll post this, but I don't know.
Got it.
Nice birdie.
Oh,
All right, a
I was
birdie.
gonna say, Ma, you saw the recent episode of Isekai Uncle?
Yes, I did.
Hold
It's
it
funny.
too. It's a par
That
three.
was funny. Who wants to watch a girl play? What's the game? Guardian Heroes.
Guardian Heroes, yeah. But like the camera was on him the entire time. His fucking nephew turned him into a VTuber.
And if you turned his aunt into a VTuber.
I hope this displays well. Oh, yeah, there it goes.
And the
Great
freaky
shot.
childhood friend.
I still laugh even now.
And it's on.
It's like, wait, me, this is not me. Yeah, that's you, all right. Look at that fist you're making.
Yeah, that was fucked up the way he views her.
And even the uncle's like, man, I'm sorry. This is one of the rare times he actually apologized for doing something stupid. Well, I mean, he's kind of like that in the first place. But.
Nice shot.
All right.
Oh, great.
Well, let me turn off my TV right now.
I was gonna say, I don't think in the manga his uncle ever find out what a Dreamcast is, does he?
I don't know. I've never read the manga.
Now then.
Okay. I don't think. Yeah, because the most they explore is the Genesis and the Saturn. I think yeah, because when his uncle, was
Amazing.
Isekai, the Saturn came out around that time, so it was before the Dreamcast came out.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
think it was like
I wonder if
1998.
I wonder if they'll ever get around to like telling him that the Dreamcast existed.
Yep,
That would be funny.
that would be funny. Yeah,
How cool
'cause-
was it?
yeah. He talks about the. What's the name for the Game Gear? Was it the Nomad?
The Nomad
Nice
is a
shot.
portable Genesis.
Okay, I think he
It's a
references
Switch.
the Nomad.
It's a Switch before there was a Switch.
And
Was
it's
it before or
on.
after the Game Gear?
Could make a
After,
birdie.
way much after.
Okay, yep, he talked about the Game Gear. I think he might mention Nomad and mentioned the Sega CD a few times, but Genesis and Saturn mostly.
Could make a birdie. Uphill maybe? Relax.
Oh,
So
that-
Break left.
has anyone watched the first 2 episodes of Devil's a Part-Timer?
I'm not. I'm
Oh,
good.
shit, I didn't know that was
I'm gonna be watching season 1 first.
Yeah, I'm good. I gotta watch my Blu-ray.
I got like 9 episodes through.
I actually convinced my friend
Uphill
to watch
Break
season
to
1,
the
so
right.
we're going through that right now. But I've already seen
Netflix.
Yeah, well, I'm watching on Crunchyroll. He ended up obtaining the season 1 through the methods,
Ah, okay.
and yeah, it's like season 2 off to a pretty funny start. I'm enjoying it so far.
Did they make any OVAs for it? Did they?
No.
I doubt it. I mean, it's literally been 9 years since season 1.
I know. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do like an OVA or something. It seemed like pretty popular. They could just do like
Yeah, well, that would have been the Touch of Death.
movie would have
They're all the same.
OVAs tend to be Touch of Deaths too sometimes.
been. Sometimes, but sometimes
The fact that it got- the
OVAs
fact-
between
Break
seasons.
left.
The fact that it got nothing basically
Still-
meant it was going to get something. It just took a long time.
Long ass time. Yep.
9 years. Original run was 2013.
How about you?
Great.
For the
Nice
birdie.
shot.
Still long
Nice.
ass time.
Yeah, you'll get that in 9 years with 80 cents.
A break to the right.
Yep, it took about like 7 years for like Tiger and Bunny to get sequels. So
That's true too. Although that got a movie, and it bumped that trend. Well, one's a compilation, the other's a
Nice party.
compilation. So.
and they got that shitty spin-off too.
Just relax.
What's it called? Double Decker.
I never seen it.
It's garbage, but it is in the same universe. But it did not have any of the same moments.
Double Decker was such a fucking
There was a few amusing moments that I saw, but that's about it.
I wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't Double Decker like the Tiger and Bunny show. That wasn't Tiger and Bunny.
yeah,
It
pretty much.
said the same universe, but a different city.
Think about it for the next week, like I
But it was
know.
not
Hole 3. It's a par 5.
I was hoping that one would be good. It was not.
Yeah, it's not.
Passion.
But Tiger Bunny still gets some manga and stuff here and there too, so they still get some. I mean, merch is always there, but they've got a couple of mangas over the years. There's still manga now.
Good.
What's the word?
Maybe I should
Chronology or something that takes place in side stories in the TV shows. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of like the Pad Labor manga.
I'm very.
He probably don't even take me serious.
I've only read a few. I only read a little bit of the Pat Labor manga.
Yep.
I'll get around to reading it one of these days. I got too
It's
many.
it's about 80% done actually for the translation. So
Well, that was the other
Great shot.
reason why I kind of stopped reading the Pat Labor manga. Because when I went looking for it, and I was in the mood for it. Like, I think the only things I was able to get my hands on was basically the equivalent of like the first episode OVA.
yep. Yeah, I know some parts of it earlier on it takes place, adaptations of TV show. Then later parts are like set in between episodes. So
I have enough manga on my plate to read, so
yeah, the
I
mangas are long too for it. So
I just ran fucking through like H2, like which was 338 chapters long.
Yep.
And I did that within a week.
Oof.
I reread all of the Gate manga up to.
And I think I think in the last couple days I ran through like the last 100 within like the last 24 hours.
That's a lot of manga reading. Lots and lots of manga reading.
It was really good. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good.
It's like your whole week was Adachi, and that was it.
Yeah,
Basically, I'm actually Adachi out essentially.
I would imagine if I read 300 chapters of Adachi, that I would be Adachi'd out as well.
I was gonna say, Enron, I tweeted about it earlier this week, but there was a part 86 manga where they have like 3 scientists come to the Gate world, to look at something. They go to a hostage rescue mission.
You mean in the Gate manga?
The Gate manga, yeah. Yeah, the Gate manga where 3 scientists, 3 Japanese scientists come in to, do some research, and then they get called in with a team to rescue a Japanese hostage, and the 3 professors, they team up to take down some enemy soldiers. The Black TriStar attack. One of the professors charged him with an umbrella to distract him. The other one flashed him with the camera. The third guy blasted with bear spray. And they're all lined up against each other. It's like, is this a Black TriStar attack?
I can't remember what chapter I left off on. But it's been a while, a good long while since I've read any Gate manga.
The great thing is like they have like some joke chapters too, involving like that wolf dude whose name is Wolf.
I don't even remember. Okay.
Yeah, he's like the comic relief dude in that village. It's still good. I think it's gonna end soon too.
Man, all this news coming out from my Anime Matsuri. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this.
And at the con, and everybody's like,
Yeah, the really shady one.
Oh, I was just saying, did they announce Vic's furry NFT show?
They just announced like their new dubbing studio out of Texas. Which I don't based on like the reputation, I don't know who's gonna fucking work at that place or want to give them work. So, but
yeah, good luck with that.
That's why I'm looking forward to it, because I'm wanting to see like, I'm not looking forward to it because like I'm excited because I'm going to see what comes out of it. I'm excited to see who's stupid enough to do it. To work with that dumb company. So, the same anime convention that literally has that literally allows a Nazi to run around reading Anne Frank. No, don't count.
I meant to hit that the other way. I forgot that. Yeah, it's the other way on the D-pad.
Oh
Yeah.
You go left to right.
Oh, I was gonna say, Mao, you excited for that Dragon Ball Breakers game?
Dragon Ball what?
Dragon Ball Breakers, that garbage-looking game that's only $30.
It's like Gundam Breaker, but Dragon Ball.
No, it looks like a broke, what's it
no!
called?
Well done! Nice
A broke-ass Xenoverse.
Good work! That's more like it. Chance for an
Wasn't
eagle!
Xenoverse made by what's it called?
Yep.
That breaks left.
Made by them? Oh.
I'm not
Thought it
sure.
was-
I think it was. Let me check.
It's okay. I'm not doing anything, so I'll look at it.
Dip sounds like a bad name for a company.
Dimps.
Yep.
It's Studio Dims.
All right, the studio
Dimps.
Dimps, whatever. It sounds stupid. It sounds like an insult.
They've done a number of games actually, but
They made Street Fighter.
Oh, look at that birdie down the bunker.
Yeah, it was nice. Okay, it was Kakarot that was made by.
No way!
Got it.
I knew they did Kakarot. I
Time
just
for
couldn't
the
remember if they did Xenoforce.
and they were involved in Freedom Wars.
Well, yeah. So, Studio Dims, if I remember right, they handled the. If I remember right, Studio Dims handled the actual like battle system level design. The Monster Hunter developer, not the Monster Hunter developer, the other Shift handled the character design, and Studio handled the coding.
I think
like
Dimps has done a lot of Dragon Ball games too. Not being that great, so.
I mean, hey, you get work.
Breaks the right.
And plus, it's a Namco Bandai tie-in anime game, which usually tend to suck. Good work. The fact that the game launches for $30,
Mobile Ops the 1 year.
aka Operation Troy.
Hold it back. It's a par 4.
That's a fun.
Not the Soko.
Sure. He laughs about it too.
I laugh with despair because we could nag on him for it.
I think it's been long enough that like he rolls with the joke there. So.
Yes. I mean, he still actually really does.
See ya! Well done!
Oh, they did the Gundam Online game. Did not know that. Oh.
In the water.
Damn it. Oh, it died a quick death actually less than a year.
That hip.
Oh, so it was a 1 year war after all.
I don't know why, but there's a lot of wind resistance where we're shooting from.
It's called blowback.
It's not even that much. It's only like 3 miles an hour.
Well, the thing is, usually when I shoot in that area, I clear the lake and end up on the green. This time I didn't. I don't know why.
You're not going to clear this lake. Oh, that green. Okay, the other
Yeah.
green.
Oh, Dolo, are we doing the movie at 10? Or 10:30?
It depends.
Total runtime for the movie is 1 hour and 36 minutes. So the movie's most likely less than 90 minutes.
So probably like 10:30.
Okay, no problem. I told you I was doing that around at 12 for finishing up Dark Souls. He's at the end there, so
Great shot.
no problem.
Yeah, the movie gets to the point pretty fast.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's not a 2 hour epic.
I've seen the movie. I've seen the movie. I saw the movie 20 years ago from Blockbuster.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm dating myself in the movie.
I don't even remember this movie existing, and I don't know why. Because like all the actors in it are well, they're not like big for the time, but some of them ended up being fairly well known. You know, it's because a lot of known people in this movie and I've never even fucking heard of this movie.
Oh, so they're more relevant, mostly actors from Star Troopers.
Watch that power gauge.
Well, they had careers before this movie, and they had careers after.
After, yeah, they certainly did.
Yep.
So not quite like Starship Troopers.
True, but my place still stands.
Hey, Gary Busey's son kind of had a career after that movie.
What was it? What's the other movie he did? Black Cat Run?
I can't remember.
You mean Gary Busey's son?
Yeah, that's what I said. Gary Busey's son.
Yeah.
Like Gary Busey was in the movie.
No. I'm talking about Starship Troopers. Gary Busey's son.
Oh.
Yeah, Gary Busey's son was in Starship Troopers.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he was.
Now we're talking about the other movie.
Yeah, he was the wisecracking dumbass that got his
I know.
hand stabbed.
God damn.
On the
Let's
green.
see. Hand on that wall, son.
Put your hand on that wall.
Medic! Hi, boss. How are you doing?
Hey, boss.
He's probably setting it. Oh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yep.
hear you now.
I'm doing great today. I finally picked up a Sega Saturn.
Beautiful.
Sega Saturn.
Japanese Sega Saturn, modded to play region-free games.
Good
No,
work.
it's an American one. I'm just going to get one of the carts to put in it.
Isekai Uncle would be proud.
Yes.
Yes, you better be playing Guardian Heroes. It better be your favorite game of all
So the
time.
game it came with, because I just got it from a pawn shop, motherfucking Daytona, USA.
Nice.
Nice.
I knew.
Amazing.
You know what would be proud? Sega Sanshiro.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
He's still alive.
Is he?
They told me you was
Yeah, he's still alive. Dude, he did a presentation like a few years ago.
His son
Dude
took
didn't look-
over.
For some
dude-
reason, I
dude
thought
didn't look
he had
older
passed
than
away.
70.
no.
No,
Yeah.
that man still lives.
That man outlived the Saturn. Not saying much, but
I must be thinking of someone else then.
Lots of things outlive the Saturn.
Birdie chance here.
Except the
Much
Dreamcast.
Stewie.
Except the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast did not outlive the Saturn.
no.
Not at all. But that's okay.
This dude's still alive. Hiroshi Yoshioka. Apparently he's still
He's the original Kamen Rider. Yeah, he's still very active.
Oh, was he?
He
Was
doesn't,
he the original
he doesn't look a
No.
day over 40.
Cool.
A break to the
Yeah,
left.
his son took over that role too
Yeah.
for movies and stuff. So yeah.
He also took over as Sega no Sanshiro, didn't he, his son?
I think his son did like a promotion or something. But
His son is doing promotions for
Just
Sega,
relax.
essentially to play as Sega, but he canonically, both in real life and in quote the
Next to
Sega
the
verse,
right.
he is the son of Sega Sanshiro. So
is he Sega Yonshiro?
No, he's basically. He's basically that that eccentric kid that just shows up at school and just has like
A
old
break to the
sparkly, white tea smiles every time girls go up to him. He just responds with "Senata."
Yep. Yeah, those weird Japanese commercials. Yep.
I remember Daytona USA. All my friends were so pissed off at that game because they were all NASCAR fans, and I was not. I used to hate NASCAR, and I would always beat them at that game. They were so mad. Like, you don't even like NASCAR, and we can't fucking beat you.
Yeah,
Did you tell him?
yeah,
Did you tell him to get good?
good one. You got that fucking CRT television, man.
Yep.
No, this is back in the day when we were playing in the arcade.
Yeah, I know.
No, I was
just
talking about Boss Johnson.
Yeah, I just posted
Oh,
that shit on the
So
Trinitron.
good.
oh yeah.
Only thing now I have to figure out how to get the opponent cable.
Oh, dude, this is probably. I'm sure you can just find
That
this
could've
line
been
around
worse.
anywhere.
Ooh, for a Saturn, you need a specific.
Oh, does it have its own fucking proprietary?
Probably it's a Saturn.
Is it up? Yeah. I was looking around and HD Retrovision makes them, but it looks like you could take the Genesis one and there's an adapter for it, but everywhere I've looked so far is sold out,
Ah,
and so I might have to like
By the way,
ship it international.
Cool. Yes.
hello, Highest Metal. How are you?
yeah, as well.
Yo,
Boss Johnson and Highest Metal. There's a room open for you guys to join. So it's only 3 holes, so
I see a
Does that-
Sega
guys-
Saturn AV cable for like $8 on Amazon.
Well, I
That's
have
AV.
a
He wants,
I have
he
a
wants component, yeah.
Oh,
component,
right?
because I have
Yeah.
this nice
Yeah.
Trinitron.
Yeah, AV is the red, yellow, white. Component is the green, blue, red, I believe.
Yeah, it's 5 wires. As
Yeah,
opposed
yeah, the 5 wires.
That's right. I don't mess with the
It's
composite cable.
well, it's basically it's supposed to be progressive scan, right? Basically,
Well, could have been worse.
Yeah.
that's what that's basically what they usually use for. Progressive scan. Yeah, those are
Yeah.
built.
It keeps the white and red from the AV, and it's for the audio and the red, blue, and green for video.
Watch out!
I still have my PS2 component cable kicking around here somewhere.
Well, that's done.
That and the component for the PS3.
Yeah, I have a component cable that will go to like Wii, GameCube, PS3, and like all that shit. PS2.
I think you could use the. I may be wrong here.
Dreamcast?
but- No, hold on. I think you could use the PS2 component cable for the PS3.
Yep. PS2
Yeah.
and PS3,
Nice
GameCube,
shot.
and Wii.
Thought so. I just use the HDMI for PS3. I didn't bother with the component.
I only used the component for PS3 because my TV ran out of HDMI slots. So I'm like, fuck it, you use the
That
component
has
slot.
not changed much to this day, unfortunately, with TVs.
I had that problem. I had that problem with my last bedroom, the bedroom TV I had in here before I bought it. It was 48-inch OLED. Like I had a 32-inch Sony TV in my bedroom / office, but it was like a really badass 32-inch. It was like the best 32-inch TV you could possibly buy, and Sony made it. They didn't sell very many of them because at that time and nobody really wanted 32-inch TVs, but I bought one, and that motherfucker only had 2 HDMI's. So I had to buy like a sound bar to go with it that I could run everything through because I had the HDMI switching as well. So I could connect like
And it's on.
5 fucking things to that
Careful
thing,
of
and
the
then connect it
gauge.
with one HDMI back in the TV. That's how I had to get around all those my 2 HDMI slots.
I found this meme. Copy image.
Amazing. Nice shot.
I found this other meme on the site. I
Alrighty.
couldn't find the other Lisa Simpson image. But
Wow.
Good recovery.
Could make a birdie.
I don't love
Uh-huh.
retro gaming enough to buy it to want
Let's
to
break
stick a
smash.
giant fucking 300-pound CRT TV and put it in my house. I do
If you got to go up a bunch of stairs, yeah.
I do not
I
miss
got
CRT televisions one fucking bit.
I only got it because I'm in, like,
Not at all.
you don't have to go upstairs and could just cart it in. So I just put it in the back of the truck.
I'll just use a regular.
That's one technology you can leave in the past.
What a birdie.
I'll just the main thing I play is still my PS2, my GameCube.
Downhill.
I'll just plug those cables
to
into
the
the.
right.
Because I had a
red, white, and
27-inch
yellow ones.
Trinitron in college, and that thing. Because I had two TVs in our apartment in college were mine. The living room TV was mine. That was like a 27-inch
Could make a
Trinitron.
birdie.
And then I had my childhood TV, which was
It's sloping down.
really nice RCA
Brakes to the right.
Space Command monitor from like 1984 that was still awesome. In my bedroom. It was like a 17-inch. That thing was like, that 17-inch TV was like 50 pounds. But that 27-inch Trinitron was like, that motherfucker was like 75 pounds. And I remember my neighbor, they were rich, and they bought a 35 or 37-inch Sony Trinitron. And every time we had to move that thing,
I had to be over 200 pounds.
it was
Like,
like 200, it was like 220 pounds, dude. We were just fucking like sweat. Like if I picked that up now, I'd have a heart attack and die. But like, you know, when we were like 19, 20, 21, like man, it took 2 of us to do that thing, and another one, we were fucking sweating when you moved it. That thing was so heavy.
And you could not drop that thing for a break. You just had to carry it all the way through.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember when that same friend got married and bought his new house in like 2005. He was still using the TV, and we had to carry it up like 2 flights of stairs to his master bedroom in the house that he just bought. And man, we were like, there was like 3 or 4 of us hauling that thing. We had to stop on each landing, you know, and just rest.
What was the size of the TV again?
was like a 37-inch CRT, dude. It was enormous.
Yeah,
I
like,
believe you.
I bet that day when he said, so yeah, I'm moving out, you'd be like, you better not be moving out, because we gotta move that TV.
Me and my other buddy were like, Steven, just fucking sell this TV, dude. Just leave it. Like, just buy a flat screen, you know? He's like, well, I don't want to do that. You know, it's like extra money. And I'm like, you just bought like a $400,000 house. I don't want to hear shit
So good.
about, oh, we don't have any money. You know, just buy a new TV. And he's like, y'all just don't want to move it. And I was like, goddamn right we don't want to move it. That thing sucks.
Hey man, help me with the fuck I am.
And just drape a sheet over it and call it furniture.
Yeah.
More than that, you don't want to move his TV.
We're all helping him move in, you know, because we all still lived in the same, you know, we all still live near each other, so like we helped him move in. But I was like, dude, just leave it.
Yeah.
Just leave it on the curb, and somebody else can get it. You can buy a brand new TV. And he was like, Katie won't let me, and I was like, oh, I bet she will if she had to move this TV.
Yeah. I would have to admit, I'll be like, here's a sledgehammer, just hit me right in the back.
He should have been like, yeah, Chris and Jamie and all the other boys, they can't come help us today, so like me and you're gonna have to do this TV.
Hey, honey, I'm gonna need you to help me lift this. Come on, let's go put in this work.
Guarantee you, your next Best Buy, buy a new TV.
Yeah.
By the way, did I mention that 60-inch HD TV weighs less than this?
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. This was like 2005, you know, when big TVs started to become commonplace, big flat screens anyway, and they were still heavier than they are nowadays. But even so, it's a lot goddamn lighter than a fucking 37-inch CRT. Holy shit!
Exactly. My friend was like moving into his dorm in like 2007. I had to carry his, help him carry his, it was 28-inch CRTV, and that shit was still heavy as fuck.
Yeah, 28 inch is gonna be like 150 pounds at least. But yeah, I do not miss fucking CRT TVs, man.
Nope.
Goddamn, those things are so.
You know who misses them?
Well done.
Yep, Smash Bros.
I knew you were gonna say that too.
Smash players are
Am I wrong?
you know, like I kind of well, no, actually I don't. I take that back. I wish I didn't keep my CRTs.
Careful of the
But
games.
like if I did have like a garage, I could have like just thrown my CRT or a basement or something. I could have kept them in. Because you can probably sell them for decent money these days. Because I had the good ones. Like, all the CRTs that I ever owned were like the really good, like the ones that like AV nerds would seek after, you know. At least back then, anyways. Because I always had to have,
out
like
there now.
TV, you know. So nowadays, I think it's pretty desirable.
Yeah, my dad's pub had like fucking damn near 20 of the fucking CRTs for like the sports betting section of the pub.
Yeah.
So
All this horse racing.
So yeah, all the horse racing, yes, like at least 14 of them on horse racing, though, different races from around the fucking country. But then as soon as he like swapped them all out for flat screens, oh boy, the amount of work we had to do to fucking take them off of the Haney, they're hanging from the fucking ceiling, like god fucking damn.
I remember those.
I remember those, like those fucking trays that you had those TVs sitting in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we got the our school got them when I was in sixth grade. Yeah. I remember those. Those were
I mean, I'm old enough to
deal with.
I'm old enough to remember when all the bars around here used to still have CRTs, because like they didn't really change their TVs to all go flat screens until probably the late 2000s, maybe early 2010s.
Yeah, but at least 2010. Yeah.
I would walk into bars around here, you know, when all my friends were still living here, and we would go out, you know, and neighborhood bar would have their fucking CRT on their fucking, like, you know, fucking giant black tray in the corner of the top corner of the bar. Well, several of them actually. Probably have like 3 or 4 of them. But there's a sports bar here. Here in the South called Taco Mac.
That was close.
When they opened this new one up near my house. It's not new anymore, but it was at the time.
Up here, maybe?
Like they put their leftover like CRTs in there, and dude, they had something like 70 televisions in Taco Mac, and about 30 of them were old school CRTs. And they literally had TVs. There was not, like, you couldn't go a foot on the wall without there being a television. That's how many TVs they had at this place. It was ridiculous. Can you imagine if they were all CRTs? You had like fucking 70 CRTs
Next to the right.
in your restaurant, and you had to like, some poor crew had to like fucking install all that shit.
Alright, great. Everybody was telling the football team we're gonna get everybody to pack these fellas up.
Yeah.
And then the Persona 4 team comes in and says like, "Hey, we need these."
We need CRTs to get into the metaverse.
Brakes to the right.
To dive into. But yeah, I don't miss those shits, dude. Holy crap.
I don't either. Even though I have my CRT still, it's like
Varnish, can you imagine how much cigarette grime is inside of those TVs after all those years?
I imagine just
from a bar,
looking at it, just looking at it is gonna give you
Lung
a
cancer.
secondhand smoke.
Yeah. I mean, just touching the outside of it, having to pull them down off the wall. I bet you those things are grimy as fuck.
That's almost as people opening up 360 have cockroaches inside.
I was about to say the amount of cockroaches probably inside said TVs as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the 360.
Part 3.
Cockroaches inside.
Right.
Ugh.
There used to be a bar near my old office that everybody used to joke on, but every now and again you had to go there because somebody would have a happy hour there. And it was like right next to the office.
Nice shot.
And to give you an idea of how classy this place was, I can't remember the name of it.
No,
It was
Father.
across the street from the office, but the West Virginia Football Club, like the University of West Virginia college football, like fandom club chapter in Atlanta, this was their meeting spot. And if you know anything about West Virginia college football, those are not the classiest of people.
Nope.
And the bar sort of reflected that as well. Like I've been in there a couple times on Saturdays watching football with friends that I used to work with, and there'd be like fucking fist fights and shit on the inside of the bar. We'd be like, all right, time to go outside. I don't want any part of this. But this place was so nasty, and this was back in the day when you could still smoke in bars. This place was so nasty because of all the cigarette smoke. Like when you put your hand down on the table, like sometimes you would feel your skin like sticking to the table.
On the green.
Yep.
It's so disgusting.
Hello, Calamity.
Hey, Calamity.
Now then.
Yeah, but Joe Madge will still defend that bar.
Probably. Lassiter's. That was the name of the bar. His name was Lassiter's.
It just sounds.
It just popped into my head right as just now.
As soon as you said West Virginia, my opinion went completely downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well put it Alabama or Mississippi. You'll still get the same reaction from me.
Holy shit! This piece of shit is still open too. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like the worst bar I've ever been to in my entire life. I'm sure now it's clean because you can't smoke in bars here anymore and haven't been able to for 10 years.
Great shot.
But yeah, this place was a piece of fucking shit, and it was fucking disgusting on the inside.
Well, he still hasn't been clean since then.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at the picture now, like some of their photos. I'm like, this looks like the same furniture they had there when I was last there, and the furniture that was in there looked like it was still from like a casino from like the 70s. You know, that's what this place. This place looks like 1975 when you walk into it, and it still does apparently. Not that I remember 1975 because I wasn't born yet, but you know.
Yep. Come on. Good save. Stop now. Good approach.
How are you guys doing on
For the
your game?
We're almost
Yeah, just about.
We're on
Slowing down.
Yeah.
That breaks left.
Yeah, we had a short 3-round game, so. All right, you need to go get some water. Go to the bathroom. Now's the time. All right, we're gonna movie night will commence at about.
And what's the movie?
Surviving the game.
I'll be right back.
What's this?
Man gets kidnapped off the streets after being saved, and then they go hunt him in the wilderness. And he has to run and survive for his life.
Oh, damn it, I overshot it.
That is literally the long of the short.
Yeah, but that.
Yes, we can thank Joe Rogan's callous jokes for reminding me that this movie exists.
Break to the right. Nice
There it is.
I can't even believe it, because when the moment Mal posted that trailer, I was like, oh shit. I forgot that movie existed until then, but I vividly remember the movie. It's just I haven't seen it in an actual 20 years.
You sold me on the movie alone just by having the main character's name be Jack Mason. I'm like, yes, we need this.
Yeah, like, I saw it like within the last couple of years, but
Good
it
approach.
has been some time. I'm down for a rewatch
Great work.
What?
because it is.
And I
pretty
remember the
hilarious.
movie. I remember the movie enough that like I would say like yes, this fits into the theme of all the other movies we watched, but it's still not as terrible as Robot Wars.
I heard of this movie. Is there heard of the State Property too?
Splendid work.
State Prop? No, I haven't heard of that.
It's a gangster, like crime drama, but it's pretty bad. It also has Kanye West in it too.
Ugh. Jesus Christ.
Well, as himself though.
I don't think we're ready to have Boogie West come back.
Yeah, can Kanye West play anything other than himself?
No.
I mean, he plays himself all the time. He put a quarter in his ass. He plays himself.
He plays his fans for the money.
Yeah, if you like movies by Damon Dash, you'll love State Property too. It's I heard it's pretty trashy.
I'm looking at the current thing right now. Enron is stepping away, so that's fine.
I forgot I was on mute. God damn it! I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and I was wondering
Ha.
if I said anything. Yeah, I put pictures of this fucking bar in the chat.
Oh shit, Old Dirty Bastards. I did not know that.
Hold 8. It's part
This is
4.
what it looks like now.
Yeah, just like a recent photo of
That's not bad. It's clean.
I don't. Well, yeah.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
Well, clean looking. Clean
It's
looking.
been 10
okay.
years.
Well,
It's been
for
10 years
one-
smoking a bar, but back in the day when I used to go in here every now and again, this kid was still smoking. And
Also,
I-
we are missing the smell. We can't
We're
smell
also-
this picture.
Amazing.
we're also missing the spiders too.
Yeah,
I
without
don't-
with,
I don't
without
see the-
further
I don't
context,
see
it looks
these
like
gi-
a normal bar.
I don't see the giant spiders in here. What the hell is with these spider webs?
Those suits do not look comfortable.
Yeah, I know. That's the joke.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
hope
sure
that-
these things were not comfortable. I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure they were just looking at them.
They look like old fucking car seats from like old like station wagons.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying earlier.
Old
Like
buses.
the chairs in this place, like all the furniture in this place, looked like it came out of a casino from like 1975. It still does apparently.
Well, I mean, they're probably designed to get
diner
customers
chair.
in and out. So.
Make you
Great
comfortable
shot.
enough that when you sit down you're okay, but sit in a chair long enough you want to get out.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it looks like your old normal bar from, but you know, from 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago.
Oh, even with power shot, you can't make that shot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was saying on the last hole.
On
is
this
that,
particular hole, this is the one where you have to get up the hill. It really depends on the wind.
So they also have the
No, I
tabletop golf.
know what's happened. We're on a different team.
Oh yeah, that's right. I put it on championship. So yeah, you're further back. That's the other thing.
That's probably why I didn't make that other shot.
Yeah,
I'm used to fancy modern high class bars like this one.
Ah, yes.
I see they have the tabletop golf arcade machine, as in with all dive bars.
So you can't have a bar and not have golden tea, dude. You gotta have golden
Yeah.
tea.
Now that looks nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
that's a tap room of Sweetwater.
Chairs still look awful.
What's that?
A lot of fucking taps.
The chairs, they look uncomfortable.
They're not the most comfortable things, I will admit.
At least the
But-
place actually
Watch
looks
that power
but I
game.
guess-
clean. And
yeah.
same thing with the table.
This is the tap room at the brewery I usually get a drink at, so.
Yeah, that's chairs like that are by design, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, the funny thing is your brewery actually has chairs at the fucking counter. Because by law, our breweries can't.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, speaking of New Jersey, did they try to look for Jimmy Hoffa's body under the Jersey Bridge again?
I know when they tore down Old Giant Stadium, they actually did try to take a look, and it was like, yeah, no, the body isn't here.
Yeah, I think I read the news the other day, and it was like some kind of they were trying to look for his body under a bridge or something somewhere in
great.
Jersey.
I think that was gruesome as well, but once again, they found nothing.
Yep, how many times did they try to look for Detroit? At least like
That man
At least
got dumped in the Pacific Ocean. Let's just accept it.
He got dunked in the fucking Hudson, let's be real here.
yeah, and it probably melted. in no
That's the
time.
real. That's the real truth there.
I mean, if they really want to clean their thing, they should put it dump it in Yosemite Park. Yellowstone Park.
No, you dump them in the fucking
Geysers? Yeah, that would melt it. Yeah.
I mean, Hudson will do the same job.
For different reasons. Yeah, right, for a different reason. Yep. Yeah, the Hudson, it'll turn out like that episode of Breaking Bad. Where you try to dump it in the container.
And it's on.
Okay.
I mean, the Hudson is literally like the old Simpsons skit of whenever somebody falls in acid, you just immediately go to skeleton mode. That's literally the Hudson River.
I mean, it is, it's the origin of Toxic Avenger. It's, it's just.
I was gonna just say that we were talking about the
Ready,
Toxic
Chance,
Avenger
here.
at this point.
It's not the Garden State, it's the Garbage State.
I mean, it was pretty bad the other day because we had severe thunderstorms and there was like little tornadoes in New York and there was a water spout over the Hudson. And so I was staying inside because holy shit, acid rain basically.
Okay, nice.
Nice birdie.
You're gonna pop up
Birdie,
your
show
Uedo acid rain gear for Vulcans?
Downhill. A break to the right.
So yeah, don't care about the tornado, care more about the fucking falling Hudson River water.
I don't know why I'm still fucking hungry. I ate a giant plate of noodles. Big old bowl of watermelon, sliced watermelon, and now I'm
Could
still
make a
fucking hungry.
birdie.
Fuck out these tomorrow.
Busting into that pint of Jenny's ice cream. I bought.
A birdie.
The peach biscuit one.
Careful.
Like, it's not called peach biscuit, it's
shot.
something else, but it's
Nice.
basically peach chunks of buttercream biscuits. It's pretty good. Well, you need all of Jenny's ice cream is good. I don't know.
I'm too picky. I'm too. I'd rather get like chocolate. Every once in a while, get some strawberry flavor or maybe some orange or mango flavor, like soft serve. But I just don't do like non-chocolate ice cream.
That's fine.
When you go to like
Good night.
because Jenny's ice cream is like
Nice.
fancy ice cream parlor kind of stuff, and they don't have normal. Like they do have chocolate. It's like something chocolate. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like
Of course.
a normal chocolate thing, but their special stuff is like super fucking good.
Well, I believe you. I usually go to more like either frozen custard or like a soft serve places. So.
I hate frozen custard. I don't know what about it.
Well, I go to like up in the mom and pop out. I don't go to like
I just don't like. No, I don't like it. Period. Like I just don't like frozen custard. I don't know why I don't like it.
How about soft
Amazing.
serve?
Soft serve is good. I can't.
It depends on the place I go to. I usually go there with one or two like soft serve places.
Only fucking frozen custards, especially vanilla.
I don't do frozen custard too much anymore. I think I'm too used to go to the regular soft serve place.
The only place I can get is like if I go down the shore, that's it. Because everything else up here is like a fucking Dairy Queen. So
Ugh.
I'm not a fan of Dairy Queen.
Watch out.
They still have burgers in Dairy Queen?
Some of them do.
It's not that
the one in my town, it's only ice cream like over the counter. But like in like the town over, they have the full kitchen where you can get like chicken tenders and shit like
Do
that.
they still have the brazier signs up in those?
I have no idea. I haven't been in there.
Back in the
like a
day,
decade.
right, like 60s, 70s, 80s, if the Dairy Queen had food, it was a Brazier's, and if it was just like ice cream snacks and things, it was just. And later on, when all the Dairy Queens started doing food, you would walk into a Dairy Queen and you would still see the Brazier's, like old school like diner sign, like up on the inside of the Dairy Queen, because the Dairy Queen in Elberton, Georgia, where I went to high school, they used to have Brazier's signage all over the inside of that place. And my aunt, my uncle would still refer to it as the Brazier's and not the Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I doubt it because this place definitely. I can't remember if it was either built recently or it's just like heavily renovated recently, but it's definitely far newer.
I remember back in the 90s, like the early 90s, hamburgers at Dairy Queen used to be pretty good. Like they were better than the hamburgers you could get at McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King at the time. Like the Dairy Queen burgers were like super legit for fast food. And they used to have their chicken tenders used to come with a side of mashed potatoes and white gravy. You could fucking dip your chicken tenders in the mashed potatoes and white gravy. It's so good, dude. For fast food, it's so good. Now it all sucks. Like now it's all corporate. It's all corporate shit. Fast food and Dairy Queen sucks.
You guys still have AEWs down there? I haven't seen any in a long time.
I only ever saw A&Ws on the interstate truck
Watch that
stops
power
when I
gate.
was a kid. And I've never been to one.
We used to have a few restaurants there. I think most of them closed down, though.
I know exactly where one is currently where I live here in California, but I don't know if it's still there.
Right there.
And it's been years since I've gone to it.
I've been to a few times, well, at least over a decade ago. It was pretty good. So, burgers are pretty tasty. You know what, too
take a
expensive
look.
either.
The only time I remember seeing one was up in Canada. That was it.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
I'm not seeing any up there.
We used to have a lot of Stewart's, like Stewart's Root Beer. Like we used to have a lot of their restaurants around, but they all kind of closed up.
Wait, Stewart's had restaurants?
Yep.
Wow. Because I've had Stewart's root beer before.
It was basically a giant, like kind of like a giant hot dog stand sort of a thing.
Huh.
So you go for hot dogs and you get like root beer and shit.
Oh shit! The one in the mall is still there. That is surprising.
I hit that ball full power and went 30 yards because I read up. God damn it.
I might try one of these.
The one that I know of
Go around that tree,
is,
turn around the tree. You'll be sorry.
is gone.
I don't know.
But there is one like basically an hour away from me.
I thought I could just fucking blue bullet that shit through the tree, but nope.
Try to destroy tree branches, huh? I understand.
I know, right?
You're not blonde enough and you're not wearing hot shorts, so.
That's right.
Ugh, I forgot they had chili cheese fries. I've had better in other places.
Miss Williams.
I don't trust fast food chili cheese fries because if you
Amazing,
miss,
nice.
you are going crazy. Big time.
Yeah, over here in Michigan, we have a Coney Island style chili. Like always, they have a specific type of chili that's pretty popular up here, especially like the Greek restaurants. Coney Island.
Yeah, the Greek restaurant chili, which is the same shit that they have in Ohio. And fucking what's the name of that? Skyline, yeah.
Oh, that's what they're called now.
Yeah, so if you've ever had Cincinnati chili before, it's that Greek restaurant style chili. Greek immigrants in the world kind of invented that kind of chili, and it's not very good. It fucking has chocolate in it of all things. You guys know?
Oh no, that's definitely not the Coney style chili up here. Then because
Cincinnati chili has chocolate in it, like dark chocolate.
No, that's definitely not it up here. That sounds gross.
No, it's not like you don't taste it at all, really. It's just in there. It's one of the ingredients of it.
It goes on.
Yeah, it's like some curries they add chocolate to it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Japanese curries for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coney Island's
Of your
chili is a
life.
little bit different up here, so it's slightly.
If you ever buy the Vermont brand Japanese curry bricks, Vermont I think has chocolate and like grated apple in it.
Apple I've seen, yeah. Why Vermont though? What's
The Vermont one is the one that does is the whole the sweet one, the apple
Good save.
and maple syrup.
slash chocolate. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I've heard that some homemade Japanese curry is like that, where they'll make it sweet for the kids, and put like shredded apple and cheese in it. But that's the Vermont brand. That's the one that.
Yeah, I would say Google Coney Island chilies. It's its own special type of chili up here. So
You're probably gonna get fucking pictures of Nathan's in their chili or whatever.
I prefer Texas chili. Because I'm from Texas. We know chili.
I don't have chili too much though.
Better than you fucking Northerners. In your Coney Island.
You Yankees?
You Yankees fucking putting it on spaghetti and shit.
I'm sorry, do I have to resurrect the ghost of General Sherman again?
mind you,
Whatever.
the Coney Island chili has nothing to do with New York. Though.
We
It's-
ate
it's
better.
a Michigan. It's a Michigan style chili, not New York.
I think Sherman.
George-
I think Sherman bow ties are in order.
I know George is pretty hot right now, but I know he can definitely turn up the heat. You know what I mean?
It's okay, our chili's still better than yours. I'm back.
We'll see about that after we
Those
meet them.
barbecue-
I can't say anything. I've not had chili
Make a
down there, so
birdie.
you're probably right.
You can do this.
I don't trust anybody
Popcorn,
north of
maybe?
Mason-Dixon to know what chili is.
That breaks left.
No offense.
I can't dispute. I have no knowledge in this situation. So
I'm basic. I go to Williamsonville and call it a day, and I still enjoy it.
Mind you, the chili I've referred to is the one I eat on
Maybe?
chili cheese fry. I don't eat chili on
A
any
break
other
to the
things. Those Coney Island restaurants.
Had it on a chili cheese dog just today.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of a lot of hot dog and Coney dog places.
Yeah, because like a lot of the because when you get a chili dog, like some like eating around down here, they just, it's like Hormel in a can quality chili, you know. It's
For the
not very
birdie.
good.
It's more the hot dog itself. There's a lot of places I don't trust the
Sloping
hot
up.
dog or those Coney dog
Next
style
to the
places.
right.
I don't trust that meat. And the
There's
way
some
it's
places that
cooked.
will actually put real chili on.
Nice birdie.
Yeah, that's like the place I went to. It's like the spot diner that does what fucking.
Yeah,
Just
diners
relax.
diners will usually do it, and like barbecue places will usually do it.
Relax, my love.
They usually have really good chili at those places. And
Yeah, the Coney Islands over here, they're all diners. So.
Good try.
There's the best cheesesteak place in Atlanta is down at the end of my street, basically. And they have chili cheese dogs there too, but I don't trust the chili on those. I saw somebody get one time, and I was like, that looks like
GG's,
canned.
folks.
GG's.
And now I want a chili cheese dog. Fuck.
Me too.
Cookout's still open, but Cookout is one of those chili cheese dogs that's like got the fake chili on it, you know?
Dang it. Like, I think I've gotten it's a classic.
I mean, on the plus side, it is like $1.
Yeah, that's the thing about Cookout is like you get some pretty decent food for really, really cheap.
Yep.
Razor Rock
Los Angeles actually has pretty good chili though.
What's the big tray called at Cookout?
The what?
There's
I
like
mean, there's just a junior tray and a big tray. Like,
I guess it's called big tray then.
yeah.
Yeah, that thing was like the last time I got one here because there's one right here near my neighborhood, and it was like $5 I think for the fucking big tray. Maybe it's a little bit more, but it
It's
was
gone
like,
up recently.
it was like $6 for like a big tray of food and a fucking large sweet tea.
Yep.
Holy shit, can't beat that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
You
decent.
can get any combination of shit. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, the room's gonna be open in a few moments, so just give me a minute.
Maybe
The
I'll
only
have
thing I don't like about Cookout is the one on Ponce is so slow. They're so slow. Even when there's nobody in the drive-thru, it still takes forever to get your goddamn food there.
Yeah, we were coming back through Winston, and there's one that only has one drive-through, and everybody's there on like a fucking Monday night. And it's
Oh, that
like-
sounds like Steak and Shake, the ones that used to be around there before they quit, 'cause that whole service is horrible.
We just went to the one across town that has two.
They miss Steak and Shake.
Yeah. A lot of them closed around here. There's one. I
never-
fucking love. Their Frisco burger's the best fucking burger at any place.
I never had a good
Their
experience.
chili is god awful.
It's like the Skyline and stuff.
Yeah.
Room's open. It's a turf war.
I got sick
I
there
agree.
like twice at Steak and Shake.
The burgers are cheap. I'll give them that much. They're tasty, but you gotta eat them fast because they will taste like shit if you don't eat them in like 20 minutes.
I would much rather eat like Red Robin. If it's that tier of burger, fast food burger, quick serve burger, I would much rather have Red Robin than have Steak and Shake.
I don't have a
Frisco
problem with
melt
Red Robin.
is so fucking good. That sauce.
I actually went to Red Robin.
Frisco Melt, I've had the
Frisco melt's like is the best fucking burger anywhere. Like
It was
I stand by
alright.
that. That's my go-to.
There's another one that I got. I don't remember what it was anymore, but like the last couple times I went there, probably maybe 10 years ago now, because that Steak and Shake doesn't even exist anymore. It's like a fucking titty bar now.
Oh, that's rated.
What's the
I mean,
It's like,
sounds like a good time.
Is it still themed like a second shake?
No.
They got buns there, but
Hold on. What's the what's the thing like Hooters, but it's where they're all dressed up like slutty Catholic schoolgirls and not.
I know what you're talking about.
What?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah,
It's
I
that
know.
one.
With the skirts, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
can't
fuck,
remember the
what
name
is
of
it
the
called?
place, but that's what the Steak and Shake like turned into. Like they built it out into one of those restaurants. But anyways, that Steak and Shake. The last 2 times I went there with coworkers, 30 minutes later I was like getting up out of my office and getting to the toilet. And I remember the last time I was fucking in the fucking bathroom for like a goddamn like 45 minutes. And I was like,
Tilted
okay,
kilt.
I gotta go. Tilted kilt, yes, thank you.
That's it.
I was like, I gotta go home. Like I just had to fucking leave work at like 2 o'clock because I just felt so sick from eating whatever that burger was at Steak and Shake. It was the
Might
last
as well
fucking
go
time I
crystals at that point.
I mean, crystals just gives you gas. You know, it doesn't make you fucking shit your brains out like this thing did.
You know what? I gotta go
The
to
power
Culver's.
of
I've
Christ
been-
compels you.
Throw it up.
I know you've had Culver's, right?
Culver's? I've driven by Culver's several times.
Oh, the food's good. Good. It's not
I
too
hear.
bad.
Yeah, I had Culver's a few weeks ago. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I didn't know we had one in town until like a month ago.
I see them in Charlotte. I see them in Charlotte a lot.
Yeah, they're probably from Charlotte. Up around here, like in Chester, Stockport.
Yeah, Ed and Sobro recommended me, and I went there the next day, and it was actually pretty good. The prices weren't bad. You could get a lot of food for what you're paying for it, the size too. I might try the ice cream next time. I mean, the burgers are definitely quite buttery.
I got like an Oreo fudge, like extravaganza thing. That was fucking awesome.
I'm so hungry now. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
starting.
one of my Uber Eats.
I just ate those noodles like 2 hours ago too. Like I think I was playing homemade stir-fried noodles that I cooked up. Like good noodles, not like fucking ramen shit out of a pack.
That's what I ate for dinner.
Ramen
Yep.
out of a pack.
Yeah, because I'm like out of other food.
Yeah.
Store.
No, I would just go to the fucking restaurant and get big takeout at that point.
I ate all that for lunch.
Stop now!
Thing. I had the hot
On the
dog.
green.
Shit. Ice cream.
For the birdie.
I fucking Applebee's takeout yesterday. No,
That breaks neck.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I'd rather eat Crystal than eat Applebee's takeout.
Yeah,
Holy
fuck
shit.
it, yes.
well,
All things.
no, it's my dad had a gift card, so he's like, yeah, let's pick it up on the way home.
I still that's all you, Dad. I'm gonna go to the other. I'm gonna go get dinner at the other place.
I still think I would pass.
I would definitely pass. I hate Applebee's.
It's hot.
Applebee's. I hate chili stuff. Applebee's. Yeah, still, I don't like chili either.
I like chili. Chili's the only one of those.
I remember getting invited by my mom to out for dinner, and she said, like, I'm going out with my friends. Do you want to come? Yeah, sure. It's like, we're gonna go to Applebee's. Never mind. My mom thought it was being very rude at the time.
The last time I ate at an Applebee's, like actually ate by choice at an Applebee's, was when me and my buddy were in Augusta for the Masters, and we were at one of those pop-up like restaurants and bars that they put under like big like circus tents or whatever, just to have like just to like like I said, it's like a pop-up restaurant, pop-up bar. There was just so many people there.
Amazing.
We were kind of disgusted by like all the old men trying to pick up like 19-year-old girls at these places.
No.
So we were like, man, this is kind of creepy. Let's get out of here. He was like, because we're on Washington Road, which is where all the shit is in Augusta. And the only thing I could think of was like, man, let's just go to fucking Applebee's. And he's like, dude, no, let's just go to Applebee's,
Beautiful.
man. And he's like, all right. So we go to Applebee's to get dinner, and it was the same fucking thing at that Applebee's too. It was like a bunch of like white trash, like 19-year-old girls, and all these dirty old rich men trying to fucking hit on them and shit. It was kind of amusing, but also kind of creepy and gross. And
I wouldn't be amused at all.
so that was like the last time I ate by choice at an Applebee's. The only other times I've been there in the last 10 years is when like a coworker or something just had something there, or we all got dragged to team lunch or like somebody took a picture.
Yeah, we were about to do that last year after like a conference, and my supervisor's like, yeah, let's go lunch, let's go to Applebee's. I'm like, thankfully the Applebee's before we end up going to Outback's Steakhouse, which is not much better in my opinion, but at least the interior was nicer.
Outback's food is better, but I will never eat at an Outback ever again because they fucking snubbed University of Georgia for the Outback Bowl one year when I was in college, You know, and I swore that I would never ever eat it in Outback ever again after that. And I haven't.
Nothing the quality of the food is fun.
I haven't been to one since like 1999 because of
Fucking, you've just been to Longhorn for
Amazing.
4 years. Pretty, yeah. Well, Longhorn, man, Longhorn sucks.
There's one right around here.
There was one right across the street from our office, and we had so much work shit there. And I would have to go. And I hate Longhorn. Like I would just get like.
What's better, Ruth or Longhorn? Ruth.
Oh god damn it!
Ruth Chris is like high.
Ruth Chris, Ruth Chris is like the mid-tier high-end steakhouse.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's like you're starting to get into like.
No,
That's a like going like
You're
high-end work day.
yeah, you're comparing like $150 ticket to a $25 ticket.
I've never been to
Actually,
either of these places.
There's
I'm
no
asking.
comparison. It's Ruth
I
Chris is actually
think
good.
I think there's a Morton's around the corner.
Morton's good too. But also,
Yeah, man. There's no way I am.
Everything is expensive.
well, no, these places are expensive.
Well,
Always.
yeah, I was saying, yeah, compared to like, it's definitely like cheaper steakhouse places or
If you go to
roadhouse.
dinner, if you go to a dinner at a Ruth Chris or a Morton's for 2 people and you don't drink wine or any beer, or whatever, it's gonna be like $100.
Yep, that sounds
You-
about right.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals happened like this last weekend, and one of the funny things to do, like this for the Nationals, was to post your food bills at various restaurants. I saw a bill for like $1,000. Granted, that was for like 20 people. Fuck.
The biggest dinner ticket I've ever been a part of was at the ritziest restaurant in Atlanta here in Atlanta, Plains. And for my best friend, we had his graduation dinner there, and his uncle's rich, so like he took it there and took it to dad and everybody. It was like a $12,000 ticket, and it was like not even. It was like 20 people. It wasn't even that many people. It was like 12 grand.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty close to the one I saw like
No father. And
I saw like this last weekend. Shit, 20 people, $1,200. Damn.
It may have been more than 20 people, but it wasn't that much more than 20 people.
The most I've ever spent in, I had a $150 gift card to like really nice restaurants out of a high-end mall, and that was like the first time I had like an H pour out, which was fucking amazing. Me and my brother ate there. We what was that? It was like we ended up using almost the entire gift card for it, and it was great. Probably the most I ever spent on a steak, but nah.
What did you say it was?
H Porterhouse. It was good. I like porterhouses too often. It's expensive, but
I don't even bother with porterhouses. I just if I get a steakhouse, I usually get either just a ribeye or just strip. I'm pretty basic.
yeah, when I was a kid, it was a gift card, so I wasn't paying out of pocket for it. I'm like, might as well try to go for this. So it was amazing. It was a really good steak too. Well, although this was like
Oh yeah,
13
porterhouse is
years
like
ago.
at least what 20 ounces probably usually at least.
Yep.
Yeah, they're enormous.
And then there's my brother who'll go straight for the tomahawk.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's probably like so big that it's like a meme almost.
It's,
They're pretty large.
tomahawk steaks are basically like still on the rib, basically.
What are they?
Like
what
the
are they?
full rib.
What kind of meat is it? Ribeye? I guess it's on the rib.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I forget the specifics, but if you look up tomahawk
It's
steaks, you'll...
ribeye.
Yeah.
Bone and ribeye.
Bone on ribeye, basically.
Bone on ribeye.
Basically, it's the size of a tomahawk.
No, it looks like a tomahawk.
Tomahawk or tomahawk missile?
Tomahawk.
Both.
Like, get a tomahawk.
That's what you cut it with.
Or what's that credit character? Tom E. Hawk or whatever.
T-Hawk.
T-Hawk.
I think it's separate Thunderhawk. Oh, it probably is T.
What's the famous meat that's in Japan? The wagyu.
Kobe
meat?
beef?
The
Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Wagyu beef, yep.
Well, that's
Has
just
anybody ever had that?
yeah, it's just
Yep.
cattle. Well, I haven't had
It's-
real Wagyu beef. I've had
But yeah, the
use
selling point of
name.
it is that it's really fatty.
Marbled fat.
Yeah.
Marbled fat. Yeah.
Yep, pretty much the only difference, they fed like quality grass to fat up the cows rather than cornstarch here.
I can't really tell a difference in the American like Wagyu from regular, like just good beef. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't tell the difference at all from the one that I had, but I know it's just a big marketing thing. Like it's Black Angus cattle basically that's been crossbred with Wagyu cattle. It's not actually pure Wagyu cattle.
I have had Imperial ham, if anybody knows what that is.
I've heard of it.
So it is the most expensive ham in the world because it is basically the pigs are only fed walnuts their entire life, and they're only bred on like a certain like area in Spain. And like,
Damn it!
there's only like I think like
Just relax.
1 or 2 locations in the U.S. that actually have it. So I went to one of those restaurants. It's ironically in Disney, believe it or not. It's Chef Jose Andreas's restaurant or whatever, and he basically has like rights to like serve it there. But yeah, the meat actually legitimately does taste like walnut.
Did you have it in a pork roll sandwich?
No, it all comes. They actually come out and slice it right in front of you and all that.
Maybe I can try that food in Cal again.
We're done.
I like it. I've been in
It was good. It was
Okay,
great.
let's see how this goes down because that got tied at the very end there.
And I'll drop myself Pepto Bismol like the last time. It was so good. It's so amazing.
Let's see how this voting goes.
Did the person hold 12 McLin?
I don't know.
Yeah. Try it up.
Funny.
Let's call Kamala Harris. Tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Joe Biden doesn't want to play.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yazi. Kamala can't do anything because the Senate parliamentarian told her not to. Sorry.
That's true.
The unelected official told her not to.
I live like a 10-minute. I live like 10 minutes away from the Fogo, one of the Fogos here in Atlanta, and I haven't been in.
I'm the exact same way. Mine's like right down the road, near the highway.
5 years now. It was good though. The last time I was there,
It's been there for almost like at least a decade, and I've only been there for the first time last year.
It's not as expensive as you think it is either, because like
it's not. It's just go during lunch.
I remember the first time I ever went there, because this is after years of knowing about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I ever went there, I was expecting it to be like $100 a head or whatever, but it was like 50. It was like 55 or 60.
Yeah, I spent probably like $38 or $40, which is still well below what I expect. I was expecting like $70 at least, but it's like 50.
You can go in. You can actually go in there for like $20, but your salads only. I'm like, who the fuck just wants to get salad when they come to a Fogo? Like, who the hell does this?
Rabbits.
I don't know.
Vegetarians, I guess, when you drag to dinner.
And rabbits.
Carnivore friend.
So I guess
The
Amazon.
rabbit that doesn't want to get eaten.
Yes.
I guess Amazon actually is part of a seller of Imperial ham,
In
and
this room, I want Yazi,
for a,
Harness, and Highest Metal.
for a single leg, it costs $800.
Woo!
Damn.
A leg?
For a single leg, it costs $800.
And they're not
Well,
pulling your leg either. It's what it's.
Well, that's.
Is Calamity here? Like, I
No,
feel like he joined it.
he did, and then he was
Then he
having.
left.
Then he left, and his thing was muted for a long time, so he didn't
Well,
respond.
he kept cutting in every now and then to like say
Uh,
something, but then he left again. So I think he might have been too busy with something else.
Okay,
I haven't
Yazi,
finished.
launch that room. Boss Johnson, Mal, and Ron, join my room that's coming up.
Alright.
This will probably be the last one of the night before we cut over to movie night, surviving the game.
I'm strongly considering, after this is done, to skip the first 30 minutes of this movie or whatever and get in the car and go get some food and go get some shitty fast food or something. I want a fucking hot dog, dude. I don't know
My
what.
my Uber Eats is already 5 minutes away, so I'll be getting the lunch in 5 minutes.
I refuse to do any kind of delivery. If it's nearby within like a 5-minute drive, I'll get it myself.
Room's open.
I'm only doing it because Uber was like, oh hey, we'll give you $20 off of your delivery. I'm like, well, this costs $20, so I pay nothing.
So do Uber drivers get like a discount for Uber Eats?
No.
Nah, of course. You think we're actually
Man.
getting that shit?
Exactly.
Huh?
Well, I was gonna say, man, they don't even give you healthcare, do they?
No.
Why would they give you healthcare?
They give you like small discounts to like your local
To
like,
drink their piss.
no to super cheap like car so it's probably places that sell like car accessories and shit.
Yeah, here's some small wet wipes for your car. There you go.
Also, we'll give you a discount at the most expensive fucking gas station that you could probably get even more discount at from somewhere else.
Here is 5 cents off a coffee. Have at it.
Man, gas went down like 50 cents around here the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's supposedly
it
still
go down
going
by,
going down
how
slowly, very slowly.
It's like I was paying because I paid like $5 for a gallon of premium a while, like 2-3 weeks ago, and now it's like $4.50.
Yeah,
it's like 4 around here.
It's $4.60 over here. Like about 2 weeks ago, it was over $5. So
It was like 4.44 when I filled up the other day.
yeah, slowly going down. They expect to go down even more. So. Well, the price of grain will
Hold
hopefully
on.
go down.
It's a
in
party.
that.
Can we still dream for $3.50?
I'm sure we'll see that again one of these days, like in 3 or 4 years from now, probably.
Man, I want to go back to under $3. Fuck that.
That's why I was saying $2.50.
Yeah, we looked at what, 3 years ago?
But if you act,
No.
Right before COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
but if you act now for $48, you can get Rudy Giuliani's brand of slip-ons.
Yeah.
with the pillow guy code. Oh, sorry, other way around.
Freedom
The pillow guy
flip-flops.
with it.
Freedom phones.
Just ignore the peeled off Old Navy sticker on the bottom.
Yeah. Probably get better flip flops from fucking off Broadway for like $5.
I hate flip-flops.
You could probably get them better at the fucking dollar store.
I used to love flip flops, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like before I started wearing boat shoes everywhere, like I would fucking wear flip flops in the summer.
I still flip flops when I go around the house or just, go get in the car together, get some quick food.
No, I don't mean like your typical like
Amazing.
like gas station 2.50 flip flops. I mean like nicer flip flops. You know what I mean? Like leather flip flops or whatever. I always had a pair of those sandals back from like late or probably mid 2000s to very early 2010s. I would always be wearing flip flops.
Actually, I don't wear flip flops. I wear those one with the foam slippers or.
You mean?
Nice shot.
I'm not sure the Crocs.
So that's not Crocs.
The one I wear is like the Under Armour with like the memory foam in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what they're called.
Watch
though,
that
but
power gauge.
they're pretty much slippers, but
Yeah, I've seen them.
they're comfortable. So.
They're like a pair of like the Rockport like Jesus sandals, but like they have like cushioning on them.
No. What's the term? Jerusalem cruising? That's what they called them.
Amazing.
Yes, I'm not joking. When I was in my auto shop class in high school, I think I was like wearing like some like Georgia Southern class one day, and my teacher, not Georgia, like some slippers. Like, what are you wearing those goddamn Jerusalem cruisers for? I've never heard that term until that day. I think.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. Cruisers.
Yeah, they're like yuppie thing.
I had a pair of these before, actually.
Amazing.
I had a pair of those probably in the early 2000s. I didn't know they were called Jerusalem Cruisers.
Such an odd name.
As a Catholic, I approve.
Nice.
Does Mel Gibson approve?
Baby.
He's not yelling racial slurs at people.
That's what he throws at them.
Nice shot.
And so he writes a racial slur on a paper, crumbles it up, and throws it right at the heads.
No, he throws
Like a
he
grandma?
writes on the shoe that it throws it at them.
Like a Latin grandma.
No, it's not chocolate. What do you call it?
I forgot what they call those.
Chocolate, I think, but it's not just over there. It's also in the Middle East of. What was that? I think it's how I did like a video where they showed some dude in like and then one of those Arabic outfits and everything, and he's going to like a shooting range but using slippers, and it said the target a bunch of kids. A disobedient kid. He's like doing like like shootout range, like doing flips and everything, and like barrel rolls and just chuck the slippers.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying. Now I get what you're saying. Now I was gonna say I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what you're talking about, and this sounds like something we shouldn't be laughing at. Now I understand what you mean.
Yeah, it was a joke. Thing, instead of shooting things, he was just throwing slippers.
So
at the
good.
Fantastic.
And it's on.
You could dodge a shoe, you could dodge a ball.
Careful of your line.
I kind of quit wearing them flip-flops though because I realized that my feet were disgusting and nobody wanted to see them. So like I started wearing boat shoes instead.
I don't wear socks with slippers. That's just weird.
Oh yeah, I mean nobody.
That is.
Well, people do it all the time still, but like it ain't 1994 anymore.
And your feet are gonna stink and sweat even more,
Careful
man.
of the gauge.
That's why I don't wear socks.
I wear slippers when I take out the trash. That's about it.
I wear Crocs. I'm the guy that wears Crocs.
My sister wears Crocs.
I don't know if that makes me
I would never wear them in
Even?
public, but around the house, who cares?
Cool.
No, probably if I just go to the car to get something, that's I'll wear it.
And it's on.
But yeah, with boat shoes or loafers, I do not wear socks. The only way to wear those is sockless. And if you do wear socks with loafers or boat shoes, there's something very, very wrong with you.
You're serial killer.
I find that weird. Like the whole point of those things is so you can pick up and go.
And not wear socks.
Yeah, not wear
And
socks.
comfortable for your feet.
Okay.
You don't want them to like
Whoa.
heat up even more.
The reason I wear Crocs is that I have a unfortunate tendency to hit my foot on like the corner of things and stub my toe. So that's why I wear Crocs.
You need to wear those steel toe
Good
shoes.
aim.
Yeah, steel toe boots. Yeah.
Here,
Make
fucking
a birdie.
Wolverines.
Yes.
Watch out.
All-Star Converse.
A break to the left.
Yeah, when I wear my slippers, I'm outside the apartment like 2 minutes max, and then I'm back in.
See, I'm up here in Jersey, and since we're close to New York, everybody up here wears Timbs. So
Hey, come on, man. You need the butters.
And it's one very particular kind of Tim's as well. Not.
oh yes,
I used to wear Timberlands too when I was in high school.
Really?
Damn it.
But
Timberland.
Make a birdie.
what we now know as Tim's, though, nobody
Downhill?
wore those back in the 90s.
A break to the left.
But Timberlands was definitely a thing back in the 90s. Mostly amongst like preppy and frat types. They used to wear them a lot, and I just had a regular pair of brown ones.
always gotta go with the tan.
Sweet birdie.
Got
Tim
it.
Tims.
Hey, man, when are we gonna get Papa Sirocco
For the
DO?
birdie.
I will mark the shit out of that. Fuck unicorn
Jack
shoes.
breaks left.
At RX-78 shoes, we need the old Tims.
Well, Tim's are the color of the O, so
That's big.
they're big. Well, they're not really big.
Well, the DO's feet are big.
Sweet birdie.
I will say this
Yes.
funny thing for me. I wouldn't do it for me. I wouldn't wear them beyond for games, but I always thought like having like slippers that look like cheeseburgers would be kind of fun.
You might as well put a flashlight in them and sell them a sharper image.
Well, it would be the burning burger. That's why I was saying. It's kind of the only reason, because I think I do legitimately, but I wouldn't wear them beyond like one day.
Already off
It's
to a
just
bad start.
Don't worry, I'll choke and you'll have nothing to worry about.
Hole to two.
See,
It's a par three.
it's hole 2, our favorite course on this, our favorite hole on this course.
Quick thing about SD Bell, there's a number of playable units in there. there, so at least from what I played, a lot of grunts are playable too. So.
Who the fuck was playing grunts?
Nice shot.
Well, you have to start off playing grunts in the first place. So.
Alrighty.
They all
I
have
like
them.
I like grunts more than Gundam, so
I think my favorite grunt is to start gigging.
I love the
It's a
cold
specialized
GM.
grunt.
Oh, speaking of shoes and shit, let me tell you how stupid you feel doing a fucking Microsoft Teams or a Zoom
Nice
interview,
shot.
job interview, and having to like fucking dress up so you can be on camera in your goddamn bedroom
No
or living
further.
room. I felt like I did one of those on Thursday, and I felt like such an idiot, like putting on dress shoes. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Man,
what I-
you just
you
need
even have
a
pants on?
dress shirt, tie, and then sit there in your boxes, bro.
Honestly, I could have done that because the way I had the camera set up, like you could only see like not even down to my like navel area. It was just like my upper chest and my head, and that was it. But, like I got a jacket on, I got a shirt, and I got a tie on. I probably didn't even need the tie, to be honest with you.
Or
Hey man, I'll say I don't go with that if there's gonna be any briefing.
That's kind of how I felt when I watched the
Good work.
what's it called? Those behind-the-scenes interviews for Masters of the Universe Revelations on Netflix with Kevin Smith and the cast. I saw some people like some of the cast in like their fanciest like dresses and suits, and I just said, "Why are you bothering?"
Well, I didn't mind the jacket as much. It was the tie, but the shoes I felt really stupid.
So good.
Putting the shoes on.
Yeah, put shoes in your own.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about like why did I just instinctively grab the dress shoes?
And it's on.
Because you're just dressing up or whatever, you know. But
Makes you feel better?
It didn't make me feel better. It made me feel like a complete fucking idiot when I actually thought about it.
You're a tool.
But like, I was just looking up, and apparently all the like the job like search websites and things these days tell you like you don't need to wear a suit
Good aim.
unless you're in like a
Good
certain,
birdie.
you know, the kind of job is like business formal or
A
whatever. You
birdie?
just need to kind of dress. The rule of thumb nowadays is apparently dress a little bit better
Watch out!
than the day-to-day employees would dress. You know,
A birdie.
Business casual.
or like
I
go
just believe-
of like, you know, what they're on their website and whatnot of like
Birdie
like the executive team or what, and if they're not wearing
Slow things
suits
down.
and ties and those photos, then you don't need
Breaks to
one
the right.
either. So I might lose the tie the next one I do, just to see if, you know, just to see if it's acceptable, I guess.
I just throw on a golf shirt.
No. No, you have to go. You have to do the after hours Japanese salaryman and put it on your head.
No,
Like, you-
just get a beer helmet.
Like, 'cause I usually wear like my business casual wear is generally
Breaks to the
polos
right.
and chinos, you know. So it needs to be a little bit better than that. But like when I was putting the tie on, I was like, oh, my dress shirts are tighter than I remember them being around the neck, and this tie kind of hurts.
It's all good.
So I was thinking about losing the tie next time to
Easy
have
now.
like you know, dress shirt and jacket.
Be confident.
I had to go out and get a new jacket for it too, because my suit is old now, and it is and it had holes in it by fucking moss or whatever. I had to chuck it a couple of years back, and I just never replaced it. So I had to go out and go out and buy a sports coat, because like none of the sports coats that I have are really like interview material.
Hole 3.
So
It's
I had to go out and buy like a nice like royal blue sport coat for this fucking interview. I felt like such an idiot, like going to fucking Brooks Brothers and dropping $350 for a sport coat on sale for this fucking interview. Like next time I'm just gonna go to Macy's or whatever $75 gets me, then I'm totally going with. Having to buy like hundreds of dollars worth of clothes just for the fucking interview process is ridiculous.
Yeah.
A digital
Nice
interview.
shot.
Yeah, on camera. Well, it was on camera though. Like a couple of some of the interviews I've been on, I've done like 5 job interviews in the last 4 weeks or 3 weeks. Yeah, like they were all on the phone. This was the only one that was on a camera on Microsoft Teams. I had to go fucking buy a camera for that too. Like I had to spend money for that as well.
Oh, Vince McMahon retired.
Yep, he is basically forced at this point.
Yeah.
With all the shit that's come out. I bet there's more shit, and they're like, we're going to let you retire so this doesn't blow up further. They
Yeah.
just let you walk
Given
away.
all the shit he's done in the past 2 decades, I mean, what was it? Was it over like 10 years ago? He wore the do-rag and called someone the N-word.
Yeah, John Cena.
Yes, he called John Cena the N-word in front of Booker T.
Amazing.
Those, all those, because I'm not a wrestling fan, but I always hear about the more ridiculous bits that they do for wrestling, and some of the shit when I read about it, I'm like, how did they ever get away with this? Even given the time period in which they did it, like, how did they ever get away with this?
That's the other news is it's gone back from PG to TV-14.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Yep.
Maybe he'll go back to some of that shit. We'll see.
I mean, some of the skits were comedic, man. Like my favorite one of all time is still Stone Cold and Booker T duking out in the convenience
And the
store.
grocery store. Yeah,
That shit is goddamn
I've seen that one. I've seen that one before.
They go into church and doing bingo, and he looks up and he's like, calls a number, and he's like, and runs.
My favorite is Stone Cold anally probing McMahon in the hospital.
Yes!
With his fucking leg was broken, or
I
quote
remember
unquote
that
broken.
shit too.
That shit had me dying.
Those mostly skits about Stone Cold.
Yeah, well, Stone Cold was probably the most
Probably the best ever.
Yeah,
to do.
the most ridiculous of the cast.
My vote still goes for the Shockmaster.
Beautiful.
Fucking glittery stormtrooper helmet.
I still laugh at the clip that Dusty Rhodes is trying to explain his defense of the Shockmaster.
My favorite one
he's like, listen, he wasn't meant to tumble that way, but it was supposed to be a whole lot more, menacing, but he fucking tripped and fell over his fat ass, and I'm like, nah, I don't think that would have sold him away.
My favorite one of those clips like that is the one with Scott Steiner, where he was explaining the mathematics of how Steiner.
I went to an indie show like a month ago, and he wove some of that into a promo. And
Of course.
That shit's funny. Like we haven't.
that's what I would want out of fucking Scott Steiner shows. Like,
Yeah.
some Steiner math.
That one, we have a meme or like a trigger for that in my Major League Baseball Discord for the
Put off the
community.
gauge.
Like in that Discord, if you type in math on the in Discord, there's a bot that will spit out the GIF of Scott Steiner math.
Oh, is it the
That's
one with
just
the
funny.
chainmail?
Yeah, he's where the chain.
Boss posted it in the chat.
He's like, well, your chances of beating me here is like 33%, and he adds everything up, and it's like 2/3 of a chance here and 3/4 of a chance here. Basically, I have 150%. I have 150% chance of beating you at SummerSlam or some shit like that.
At Sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yeah, on Sacrifice.
Oh no,
That's what it was.
it's like look at the sacrifice I made. It's Samoa Joe. Well, you made a sacrifice. So you eat 2 cheeseburgers. You ate 3.
This is nothing. Look at me muscles.
It's like the only thing I know about wrestling is from memes and from other places because I don't keep up.
Oh, one of the things he says, like, why you go back to the shit of a country you call Canada, or as I like to call it, Mexico North? He's such stupid shit.
And of course, there's a legendary Sergeant Slaughter versus the Iron Sheik.
Oh boy.
Iron Sheik still call everyone jabronis.
Here we go.
On Twitter, like, there's a kid at Hulk Hogan's fucking shop doing the promo. He's just like, I'll slap the shit out of that kid and Hulk Hogan.
Of course.
Hulk Hogan, like, and whoever's running that shop down in Tampa, fucking real piece of shit.
Yeah, I just dropped the fucking thing in
Good
there.
aim.
Yeah, so whenever that PS Direct cue goes out, they always show that Scott Steiner flexing with a chainmail. One of the cheap ass gamer does it. They always use a stupid big.
It's like the greatest wrestling meme is the fucking Steiner math.
Steiner math, so great.
So good, yeah.
Look at the Steiner laugh as well.
Good aim.
Jackass.
But no, going back to the whole Vince McMahon thing, it is funny how like a lot of those ridiculous skits that he would do would get him legitimately hurt, but he said, "Yep, I would do it." Just went and hit me right there on the leg.
Yep, he rolls with it. So I mean, you also they have writers for that kind of shit too. But yeah.
Well, considering that, I think at most points he was considered head writer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
always.
He's actually the one that approved. That
That's
goes through
with
all that
him
stuff.
stepping down is kind of a shock. Like, all right, what are they going to let him get away with now that he's gone? Oh yeah, someone was saying Xavier Woods like name dropped like IWGP and Ring of Honor because he was on commentary tonight. So they're already. Let's see how much we can go away with saying shit about other companies. He's not there.
Sloping up.
And plus, he's also getting up there in age. He's in his 70s now too. So.
Man, I
Well,
wanted
if he
to go
wasn't
to-
forced that, he would have died still in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
His
gonna-
mom's still alive though. That's the crazy part.
Well played.
I mean, he's got money, so obviously she has
He's got
contributed.
to be like 100 then, because he's 77.
Yeah, I think he's probably around that.
Sloping up.
Probably she might be 20 years older
A
than
break
so
to the
yeah,
left.
she's dead. Yeah, so you're probably right.
Man, I tried to get tickets to the Braves game tonight because Shohei Ohtani is pitching against them.
Oh,
But
nice.
these tickets were sold out like
That's fine.
probably 2 weeks ago, and I looked on StubHub to see what like decent tickets cost. And I saw a whole lot of triple digits, and I'm like, yeah, okay, not going to this game. And I'm glad I didn't because it rained
Sloping up.
for like 35 minutes at the very beginning, and they had
Oh,
to
yeah.
start for like an hour. But the Braves apparently are winning. Like I just checked the score, and they Matt Olson hit a 2-run homer off Shohei.
Oh,
in the 7th inning, so it's like 2-0 now.
I've
Shohei,
been watching Fox that they're all just
Ohtani, he works
running the shit out of the fucking game coming up. What is it called?
Oh, the Field of Dreams game.
Field of Dreams
Par
game.
four.
I hate that shit so much. I know you guys.
Nice.
I know y'all have heard me talk about it
Yeah.
because I remember Sobro. I talked about it with Sobro on the stream one night.
Yeah,
But
you
man,
he, I,
That show.
It's
It's
such
like,
a-
it's like,
the
oh,
reason
let's get
because I
Cubs in the
asked
round.
just do it once. Just do it once. Don't do this every year.
Great
I thought it was a shitty gimmick the first time they did it. If they're gonna do this shit every year, it's gonna make it even cheaper. You know, it's just gonna be like, I hate it. It's a stupid idea. And I just
That'll
like
be a
it
shitty
greatly.
game probably too. It's the Cubs and fucking Reds. Like now they're
Yeah.
gonna be good at this year.
No, they're both terrible. They're like, you know, both of them are probably worst 5 ML clubs this year.
Reds for sure. Cubs are probably close to that.
Yeah, Cubs are pretty dreadful actually. I was looking at the Cubs payroll because they're making such a big deal about last few years about how the Cubs have a lot of guys they need to get off the payroll because their payroll's huge and they suck. I looked at the payroll this year and their payroll is $98 million this year.
Jesus.
That's like nothing, dude. Like the Braves, everybody laughs at the Braves for being cheap, but the Braves payroll is like $130 million. And that doesn't even get you the top 10. Like
Nice
top
bounce
10
right
payroll.
there.
Top 10 payrolls are like $160 million. And the
How much
Cubs
is
are
the
fucking
Tigers?
the Tigers are even lower than that, but that's to be expected.
That's to be expected.
Now then.
And of course the Pirates are at the dead last, like $28 million. They're Tigers. Yeah, Dodgers. No, the Mets are the top.
Mets are
For I think they're.
I know this.
30.
I know this. I know this is football. How much is a Lions?
See ya. Cool.
How much are the Lions? Now that they're not paying Matt Stafford anymore, they're.
That was a lot.
Oh, no, I take that back though because they added Jared Goff. And Jared Goff's contract is just as bad as Matt Stafford's.
Last time it was like 3 years ago. So.
But Matt
2
Stafford
years
is
ago.
he's a better quarterback than Jared Goff. Like you're paying Stafford money for a bottom third NFL quarterback, which is not very good value. But the Lions don't care. They just made that trade so they're going to shed that deal, soon enough.
Did to lie the only to want to trade off to a better team.
The thing about the NFL is that the NFL salaries don't matter in the NFL because none of that money is guaranteed. So if you sign somebody to do like a $150 million contract and everybody's like, clutching their pearls and buttholes are getting tight across the league because they're like, oh my God, they're paying him so much money. Only so much of that money is guaranteed, and once you get out of that guaranteed money, you can cut that player and not owe him a single dime. Like he can still have $90 million off his contract, but if it's only 60 guaranteed, it's a $60 million contract. So baseball though is not like that. Baseball, the money is fully guaranteed. So if you make a mistake in free agency, you keep paying for it for the next 10 years, basically. Which the Angels are about to find out on Anthony Rendon's contract because they gave that motherfucker $38 million a year for the next 6 years.
Amazing.
And he's already like, skills have eroded and he's not a good player anymore. He keeps getting hurt, and they still owe that guy like $160 million for the next like 4 or 5 seasons, and they can't get out of it. So basketball, I think basketball may all be guaranteed as well, but I know baseball for sure is.
I'm pretty sure basketball is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Baseball.
What about
You show it.
Hockey. I don't know shit about hockey. So no clue.
that would be Boss Johnson's like territory. And even
Boston
then, I
Highest
don't
Metal might be a hockey fan too. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really.
Yeah, pretty much for the most part. Yeah. That's pretty much here. That's where fucking Vegas is fucked up, and they're having to pay out still, get people away and still paying on their shit. They're so bad.
Yeah.
We picked up 2 players from Vegas. They're really good because like we were so far on the cap.
Sloping
but
up.
Carolina.
And you're
Break
paying them
the
league
right.
minimum, and Vegas is paying them the rest of the salaries.
Pretty much.
It's already fucked up shit.
Because when the Braves picked up Robinson Cano last week, everybody was gasping because they're like, doesn't his contract? Doesn't he have like a $30 million contract every year for the next 2-3 years? And they're like, yeah, from the Mets. So the Mets are paying Robinson Cano
Could make a birdie.
almost $30 million a year to play for the Braves
Sloping up.
because of his
Bridge
contract.
to
Yeah.
the right.
The current fucked up shit with hockey is the goalie for the Penguins. He's a Russian national, and he actually went back to Russia, but he was arrested and is basically being tortured over there because, quote, they consider him a traitor because he works for the NHL. And so, like, a lot of the photos coming out, like, you can see him, like, he looks really fucked up. Like, they're injecting him with shit, and, like, I guess, like, one of, like, the, NHL commissioners tried to go over to try and see if he can get him out, but he found out that the Russian government put a warrant out for his arrest as well, so he just right the fuck back.
Yeah, you saw what happened to that WNBA
Could
player.
make a birdie. Downhill.
Yeah,
That's
she's arrested for
terrible.
medical
Break
cannabis,
the
even though that's legal over there in Russia, but because of those Ukraine-US thing, they kept her. They're still keeping her under arrest. For no
Yeah,
reason.
that's a basketball player.
Yeah.
She went there for a training session, and unfortunately, right
She
before.
plays for a Russian team. She plays
Yep, I think, but she went there for like a training seminar at the time. It was just very, very bad timing.
Well, they apparently busted her for marijuana possession.
Well,
That
it
was
was,
the
it,
big
was,
thing.
it was medical cannabis, which is
No, it was cannabis.
yeah, which is legal in Russia, but they,
It's
Careful.
illegal in Russia, actually.
I read the article that said it was
No, you read
not
that. You read
allowed
that
there.
wrong. Every other
Oh.
article says that it's illegal in Russia. Technically,
Oh,
illegal
my
in
bad.
Russia.
Must have read it
That's
wrong.
why they're holding her.
No, they're also exacerbating her even more.
Well, she just pleaded guilty, so.
They're also scumbags.
Yeah.
They're just trying to win concessions. That's all they're doing. Putting pressure on the American government to do something in their favor.
Which we won't.
Oh, I guarantee. I bet you will. I bet they get something out of it.
Give him Giuliani.
No, I mean like what they get out of it is probably not going to be.
Probably like a
part
trade.
one.
What was that chick that was arrested for espionage or something? For, like,
Yeah,
that?
there may be a trade. There may be some other small concession on some piece of like something like this Ukraine, Russia, Turkey grain treaty thing that they just signed the other day. Like there may be something like that. Concessions there to be won for that, but it's not. I mean, it's not going to be like, oh, you're not going to get her back unless you stop talking about our war. You know, like they're not going to do something like that. No. But it's going to be something small and minor that you probably don't even know about, never hear about. Which I don't really mind, like anything.
And that's assuming if it even has anything to do with her at all.
I don't know
Might
if
just
that's
keep her.
gonna make it.
They might just keep her as an example.
It didn't curve enough. I'm in the same position as you, Mo.
And plus the whole
stuck in the
great
rough,
thing
huh?
is that Turkey has a better
Yeah, in
relationship
the
with
rough,
Russia
so
than
it's gonna
than
nerf
most
my
NATO
shot
countries, too,
completely,
so.
and so
That's true.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
we'll-
be a
we'll-
lot harder to get on there.
Yeah, we'll probably have to power shot it.
Shit's real, man. Shit's real.
Fuck you, tree.
Nice shot.
Otani, he works for he's being employed by the,
Plays for the Angels, yes.
yeah, okay. I was just trying to remember what team he was on. I was pretty sure it was the Angels, but I
Oh yeah,
can't
definitely.
remember.
Well, Mr. Otani, after he gave up that home run, his night got very, very bad, very, very quick because he is now charged with 6 earned runs, and the Braves are beating the Angels 6-0.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Oh, damn.
And I didn't even realize it because I'm
At
not.
what ending?
It's the 7th inning still. Still the bottom of the 7th inning. The Braves are still hitting. No. Yeah, everybody in my MLB Discord is like Otani washed,
Watch
super
that
washed,
power
turbo
gauge.
washed.
Did
Otani
you-
washed.
You pulled a baseball card related to him, right?
I mean, I have several Shohei Otani. I don't have any really good ones though.
I mean, I
do
think
have-
you pulled like something like a jersey something, or was that something that's somebody else?
No,
No.
jersey patch cards aren't worth shit.
Beautiful.
Whenever I pull a patcher like out of a pack of cards,
Alrighty.
I'm like, man, fuck. This couldn't have been an autograph.
And
Like,
it's on.
What's it?
All right, power shot full throttle.
Oh shit. Okay. That's unfortunate for him. I'm just gonna-
yeah, I don't really have any good. I have like a whole stack of rookies, but like regular rookies aren't really, even for somebody like Shohei, aren't really worth a ton of money.
Was it Mercury? No, was it maybe it was Freddie Freeman that you pulled. Like, cause I remember you talking about.
yeah,
like,
yeah, no, I have a one of one, like the only one there is, Freddie Freeman patch auto that I pulled out of a pack of Topps triple threads.
Eddie Freaker.
Shit is like $300 a pack.
Freddie Mercury reincarnated as a
They're,
baseball player.
they're expensive cards. one pack to the box.
Cool.
There's one pack per box.
Great shot.
They're like 8 cards per pack and 4 of them are autographed.
Ugh.
I think the pack,
That didn't go well.
Water
the
hazard.
pack was like $350 when I paid for that pack. And I
Let's
pulled
try
a
that again,
Freddie-
please. You can
Freddie
do
Freeman
it.
out of 101.
Looking at a picture of Scott Steiner. What's his nickname's Big Booty Daddy?
Big bad
Pretty good.
Big Papa Pump.
Cool.
Yeah, big pump,
Big Papa Punk.
pump. As in pumping iron.
Oh yeah, that I know.
Yeah.
Careful of the gauge.
That's what he said. He's Big Booty Daddy at one point. I guess.
Yeah, he's Big Bad Booty Daddy.
Oh, it was that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
But-
a
but-
lot of weird promos. So.
And there's the Purple Warrior. Just look that up.
Am I the only one here that doesn't really follow wrestling?
I don't,
Probably.
but I remember.
I don't.
I stopped
So-
after a certain point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
like,
stopped. So
Mal sounds
so it's funny.
surprisingly knowledgeable about wrestling all of a sudden.
No.
I've had friends that
No,
talk about
I'm familiar with a certain couple of decades
Like-
Up
of
here,
wrestling.
maybe?
Like I said, after
Let's
a
break
certain
left.
once I reached like age 17, I kind of stopped.
Yeah, for me, I stopped around like the mid to late 2000s. So.
I kind of like
So-
stopped it because if you grew up in the '80s, like you all remember, you were into Sergeant Slaughter, Hulk Hogan, all that, all those
Yeah.
guys. But like I past my childhood, I didn't really care about it. But I just had everybody around me when I was in high school that was still into it. And I would always hear about like the '90s era shit from them. And then now that I'm an adult and I'm old, like I get it from memes from other places, and that's about it.
Macho
Yeah,
Man.
most of the
Yeah.
memes, probably, I think it was the Attitude, which was what the late 90s,
make it
2000s
ready.
era.
So, boss, which one was the WrestleMania that we all went to
A break
in
to the
Orlando?
left.
Oh, that was like probably like 8 years ago now.
Yeah, but like, it's probably 33. Yeah,
Damn
this is
it.
basically 33 was the last wrestling thing that I ever watched. And
wow.
It's all good.
like after that, I just stopped watching.
Hurry.
Yeah, but I don't watch it. I just hear people talk about it, mostly 2000 era stuff. So.
This is your chance now to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, I can close the gap here a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
They're doing a
Down.
Japan show on
A
Saturday.
break to the left.
It didn't help that like the basically the day that show was over, and by the time I went back home, I was basically dead broke, so I just couldn't afford to watch it.
Oh,
And I couldn't be fucked to even like keep up with it via
Sloping up.
Friends.
Brakes to the
well,
right.
friends and just people like saying, "Oh, here's what happened tonight" on Twitter. Like just reading results, I guess the show results.
Yeah, I stopped falling. Like I started to fall off like as soon as Stone Cold retired.
not cool.
I started
A
watching
lot of
less and
people
less.
fell off when he heel turned at
Just relax.
17.
Yeah.
It's alright.
That's where like
You can
most
do it.
people fucking dropped off.
Calm and cool.
There's a lot of like really good independent promotions I've been going to like monthly up here.
And you, Hasbro, you have found the was it the Isekai Harem in the Lab or some shit?
It's a
I
party.
talked about it like last week, but now that I see like actual like screen caps, holy shit!
Yeah, and I told you it's not safe for work, and all that is just real fast script.
It's not even that, but just like the dialogue as well.
It's all just
It's gross. It's fucking
gross.
gross.
No, we warned you.
Yeah. Like this is probably like worse than Shield Hero.
Cool.
Shield Hero infuriates me.
I'm about to say Shield Hero is a Shakespearean masterpiece compared to this.
Oh, not by much.
Yeah, Shield Hero is some incel shit. This is just like it's like the character is literally wanting to earn money so he can buy him some slaves.
This is literally like this is the Southern fantasy.
Yeah, and not just slaves to do his bidding, but slaves so he can fuck them. That's literally the plot of that show.
Yeah.
I need to find this. I need to find this link that Ed sent me for that slavery thing.
All I need is like to just Photoshop that door out from behind that guy and put a Confederate flag.
I'm gonna just post this in mouse chat, but I will not post it in the Discord.
I was gonna say, Mao and what's it called, Heisman, on talk about that. What's it called?
Oh yeah, I've seen that one
theme
before.
Yeah, try to
Yeah,
DC.
I know, but it's like a whole new level of like what the fuck. Whenever I read it, the one that always kills me is where is it? Slavery can be viewed as an opportunity to pay off debt. That's the one that always kills me when I read that.
Hey,
Jesus
according
Christ.
to the greatest philosopher of our time, slavery was a choice. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, thank you, Ben Carson.
No, that was Booty West.
Same thing. Ben Carson to that too.
Yeah.
That was the moment where we all lost our shit in that match.
Yeah, I was like, I know, what's it called? Heist Metal and Mao saw this in Tribe of Daisy, where the female character had male sex slaves. This is kind of like an odd change of pace, but
It didn't really say that they were sex slaves. They were just not human, so they were beast slaves or whatever.
in the novel, some of them are treated as sex too.
But like the owner of the house is like, you could do anything with these slaves, including fucking them.
Good aim.
Yep, and they were all right with it because they were getting paid for it too. The slaves.
Yeah, no, like,
That's not really slavery, it's more like
Break the
prostitution.
Pretty much.
I think it's all pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's just
At some
like
point or another, it does.
Twitch of all places.
Nobody
That show is still miles better than this fucking one.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, like I said last week, I've peeked through the manga for that fucking Isekai Harem thing, and
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes. I don't need to see. I'm good.
Yeah, you watched the first 2 episodes?
Yeah, 2 episodes.
Al's horn dog.
Sure am. I had to see them tiggo bitties.
Nice reference to that.
Yeah, it's not mine. I stole it.
I was gonna say,
There's a bunch of stuff I need to like, I haven't been catching. I've been slipped on the series.
Hold on, I need to post something.
I watched it.
Are you gonna post that into that screenshot of Emma?
Yeah.
I watched that Isekai Pharmacy show. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I read the manga. I talked about this a while ago. It's actually not it's actually pretty interesting. So yeah.
That Yakuza babysitting show would be so much better if it actually had Kiryu Kazuma in it.
Everything has Kiryu Kazuma.
I need to watch
Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting is pretty good. It's pretty wholesome. Love it.
I need to see that.
Is it better than the Way of the House Husband? Because that was pretty good too.
Yeah, no,
the manga.
The Way the House Husband was like a slideshow, dude. It was not.
No, well, I'm talking about the actual story. I mean, not the animation. The animation was terrible.
I didn't watch Way of the House Husband because the animation kind of disappointed me.
The manga is great. Live action, that's not too bad either, but
I think I think Way the House Husband is, like, story-wise just better. Like, it's actually funny. But this one is more based on, like, the whole cutesy, like, Bishoujo looking dude, like, fucking...
I can only
taking care
roll
of
my
a
eyes
child.
for it.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yes, right now, but I'm gonna still get to the bottom of them tittle bits.
Is that real? Is that for real?
Yes, that's from the game.
Yes, that is an actual real translation.
Oh, that's fucking great. That's
What
great.
game was it? Which one was that from? Second
Trip-
one?
Code
Three.
3.
3?
Yeah.
Remember, Cold Steel 2 had
the...
the...
2 yet.
No, I think it was like Cold Steel 1 had showed them titties as 1 to 2.
No, that titties
What?
bounce.
What
Yeah.
is
Optimal bounce.
Optimal Bounce Vectors was the
Oh, yeah, I remember that part.
Rejected.
Formidable's gravitational fields.
The twins have grown real nice.
I need to watch that Call of the Night show. I need to watch that. I need to watch...
I haven't watched that one yet.
I've
Nah,
seen,
no.
I read some of the manga from it. I can't exact Japanese. It's the one. It's like the vampire thing, like the funny vampire one. But,
Yeah, actually, I think that's the one that's being directed by the guy that worked on Monogatari.
probably because it's very shafty.
Yeah.
The manga is the same guy who did Dagashi Kashi, the show about the fucking sweet store.
Right.
Like it's the same author.
How's that Dropkick anime?
Jason Chan Dropkick.
I have not watched it. I mainly haven't watched it because I hadn't seen
funny.
the previous season.
I hear it's funny, but like when I look at the show, it looks like something.
Amazing.
I don't like
The one thing,
Doesn't it have
The
like?
one side-
Isn't that like the third season of it?
It's like the second season.
Second? Okay. I just know it's a sequel. So
The one show
I
that
didn't
did-
pick it up yet.
the one show that did throw me off fucking guard was I saw something that was like League of Nations like banned, and I went, what the fuck? And I saw the fucking.
is that?
It is. Oh, let me finish. It is a Strike Witches show that's idol based.
Oh, that one.
Ah, yeah.
I've read about that one. I'm not teaching that.
Yeah, when I saw the title Strike Witches, I'm like, nope, no thank you.
Yeah, nope.
When I saw League of Nations, I really did don't think and went, wait, what?
Cool.
And I saw Strike Witches and I went, holy shit, they actually made an idol version.
Oh, that Luminous thing. Yeah, that's the one.
Luminous Witches, I think is what it's called. Something like
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
I'm looking at it right now. Ugh.
One,
that's what Love Live is for. That's for idols. I don't need Strike Witches for that.
2,
Nor do I want Strike Witches for that.
3,
Yeah, I saw it on fucking High Dive and I went, what the fuck?
and 4.
Yeah, they got to get their hands on any content they can get.
There.
I mean,
I
Crunchyroll's
could've-
snatching it all up.
I dive snatches up a lot too, though. Like, there's a lot of shit on High Dive.
Mm-hmm.
High Dive is
Beautiful.
owned by
Sentai,
the same
I think.
people.
Yeah.
Sentai, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're
Spirit.
owned by
You
like
show him.
they're owned by ABC, was it, or what was it?
AT&T?
No,
No, I think it's
not. It can't be ABC. It was Turner Channel.
AMC. It was AMC, I
AMC,
think.
there we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they bought that channel. In addition, they bought Sentai Filmworks. So,
And it's on.
so that's kind of like that's the network anime rivalry right there. I can't describe it any other way because that's literally all of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because AT&T used to have Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's what it was.
How much they bought Crunchyroll for? It was like 1.2 billion dollars.
It was a
Cool.
big billion.
Yeah, it was $1 billion. Like they originally offered
Great.
900 million. They wanted I think 1.5, and then they negotiated in the middle of like 1.2, if I remember right.
Just
How I
think,
like-
just think. 25 years ago, we all had to like fucking trade VHS tapes and this shit through the mail to watch it, and now it's like billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, corporations are actually paying good money.
Not that fast.
Damn it. So
No,
close.
but hey, you can't win every war, right?
You don't win that one ever.
What's really gonna be awesome is when fucking Macross 7 actually gets on the fucking Crunchyroll or some other streaming service, and I can just like watch it on demand.
I have a pretty strong feeling because like I think at Otakon like they're gonna show the first episode or whatever subbed, which it's like okay, if, like you're doing that now before you even like announce a release date for the Blu-ray. Does that mean like, hey,
I bet
it's on
you
a streaming
Birdie
service?
Chan's here.
I bet you they just rip somebody's subs for it. Like they probably
Up
That-
here, maybe?
they
That
probably
would be
went
fucking
Boat
hysterical.
breaks
they
left.
probably went and stole like Psycho Core's subs or some shit for like the like VHS fancy days that comes up years ago. Just like
I think-
I don't know this because it's been 27 years.
Birdie Chan's here.
What show are we talking about?
Macross 7.
Up here, maybe?
Well, that's
A break to
I
the
was
right.
gonna say Frontier. I know has like Japanese has English subs on their Blu-rays in Japan.
Yeah.
It's one of their versions. But if we're talking about 7, then that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's Big West that's showing the first episode at the con, so
Yep.
A birdie! Alright.
Where the fuck
Keep Frontier.
Are we doing the movie now, Donald?
It's all good.
Well, after they finish their whole
After
there's
this-
some-
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got-
Remember, they had 4 players. We had 3.
Yeah, and the only reason it's the 4 players in our end is because we're the. I haven't played with Mal yet, and this is the streaming one. So
Oh,
Yeah, we got
just
two.
to generate,
We got 2 holes left.
yeah, just to generate like content for Mal.
So,
At least that way there's like no downtime.
Boat 8.
we got to stall for 15 minutes to get that 3-hour stream mark.
if anybody wants to hear a soul-sucking story, I had to go to the fucking DMV earlier this week.
Oh, DMV.
Wait in line.
Yeah. Wait in line. I waited on line 2 hours to wait on another line, to get a number to wait on another line,
Ugh.
and
Last
it's
time I
like,
went-
holy shit.
Last time I went to renew my license, I had a DMV.
Cool.
I had to take, it took me like 3 hours to do it because it was Christmas vacation and every single 16-year-old in fucking Gwinnett County, Georgia, was there to take the fucking driver's test. And I swear to God, it looked like a high school in there, like probably at least 150 teenagers in the fucking waiting room, you know, for their fucking test.
Fuck!
This is
So-
a big ass DMV too. Like I just need to renew my license. I had to wait.
This is it, Mal.
2 hours.
I don't know. This is the hole that I always this is the course I always choke on.
But I choked super hard right there because I went too early. It's
Yeah.
gonna show up on your stream.
Oh, I saw it.
But yeah, New Jersey was requiring everybody to get a real ID, which is basically a government background checked ID, in order to fly domestic flights starting next year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Aren't those the voting ones too?
Stay in bounds.
I don't know if voting, but
Yeah.
it's becoming a requirement for driver's license in order to fly domestically, unless you bring your passport.
Why not just go put on make a brand new driver's license, but instead like an enhanced one? Rather than
Well,
Well,
make
that's,
a brand
that's
new-
basically what it is.
They need to find excuses for this fucking real ID shit so they can start using it for voting and so they can keep black people from voting. That's
Yeah.
the whole point. That's the whole point of
Yeah, I
Pretty
got
much.
the new voting card thing that was sent down here in Michigan because they delayed that shit for like 3 years, pretty much.
bunch of fuckers.
Yeah, because it came in the mail like a couple of weeks ago, so I have like stored in my wallet somewhere. But
Because I had to re-up my license anyway, because it was expiring in 2 weeks. And so I figured, might as well fuck it, I'll just re-up and upgrade at the same time.
Check mine.
And it's like,
Oh my god! Fucking finally.
Careful of the gauge.
it's
I
like
have-
$11 to fucking upgrade.
I have not kept it on the green on
why
this
not just
hole.
when people like
In
automatically
months.
renew your license, just
This
put it
is
in there
your
in the
big
first place?
chance, Mal.
It is.
Because I gotta fucking dig my way out of this whole hole on Normandy and still hit over towards the mountain.
All right, Heisman, what were you saying?
It's still considered optional, not requirement. So therefore, you have to pay like the $11 charge. So I basically paid $35 to get my new license.
Oh, by the way, everybody, if you're thinking about playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the ROMs are out there, so you might want to be careful.
I'm getting the official game. Why would the hell I would?
I'm talking about fucking spoilers.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's about the fact that it's been burdened and that some people are getting
Well,
the game early, so
people can Well, the ROMs are out there, which basically means people are able to get to it, which basically means it's will talk about the actual game.
Talk about it, stream it, post YouTube videos with spoilers, thumbnails all over
It's
it.
bad for me because I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna get around to playing that game. It's gonna be probably.
You haven't even played 2, right?
Nice
Yeah,
shot.
He played 2. He's played 2. He knows the beef I have with that stupid system.
Everybody bitches about it's the gotcha system, but like
The
everybody,
gotcha system.
everybody bitches about the combat in 2
Fuck,
as well.
this sucks.
And I'm like, the combat in 2 is just the same combat as this and every other thing. You just run around thing, shove your sword up its ass, and rinse repeat. I mean, that's pretty much the whole fucking thing.
Okay, I'll take that.
Oh no!
It's a combo system, a super system in that game is kind of weird, though.
So you have to wait 20 days for them to actually mail my license to me.
Wait, really? They don't just give it to you on the spot?
Nope, I have to wait
Oh, no,
20
they never
days.
did.
They don't even do that here in California.
New Jersey
Beautiful.
sucks.
They might give you a temporary one, but not the actual one, no.
They gave me a temporary one, and I shit you not, it's just really a piece of printer paper that says this is your temporary license.
Exactly. Yep, that shit has not changed in the past, like, 15, 20 years.
I'm pretty sure I got mine on the spot, but I can't, it's been so long ago now I don't remember.
I've never gone
They,
that
they,
far.
they, they do the same thing down here, and they also do the same with your Medicare card. Where if you haven't updated and you need a temporary one, they just print out a little fucking piece of paper that says, "Here is your temporary card."
Yep.
I'm trying real hard here, Mal.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yep.
My shitty ass is just sitting here beating bar.
Yeah, every time I go anywhere, I have to now bring this fucking piece of paper with me at all times.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Although down here we have licenses on our phone.
Birdie chance here.
Yeah,
we
people
can't
do
do
that
that
too.
here.
That would never fly in the
Sloping
States.
down.
Yeah.
Break to the right.
Oh, no, I take that back. You can keep your,
Electronic government ID, that's the mark of the beast!
Yeah.
oh, yep.
You laugh at that, but that's a real.
He says while posting from his iPhone.
Right.
Oh, no, but you the same fuckers. I keep my birth certificate up here all the time. Here's on my phone. Those type of fuckers, too.
Break to the right.
I've also heard people saying like, my MAC address is the mark of the beast. I'm marked.
Because I'm a libertarian. I don't want that shit. I want the freedom phone.
Man, them damn vaccines have trackers in them.
Shit vaccines, Bill
See,
Gates.
I can trust these NFTs. Because that's all, because I only think that L's is a libertarian.
You're just a 5G antenna. Don't talk to me about freedom.
I wish I was a goddamn 5G antenna because
I
there's
know.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, inject that shit into my veins right now.
Don't tempt me with a good time. You mean a phone actually work?
Yeah, you mean
More G
Oh,
around there.
man. Holy shit.
All right.
you mean
Mal.
you tell me I get real life frame advantage? Yeah, let's go.
I'm lucky enough to even get a 4G working half the time, rather than that stupid E.
The moon people are evolving. Clearly.
Good approach.
Nice shot.
Just relax.
We need these tax free because we can focus on our infrastructure. Fuck you.
Break to the right.
What infrastructure?
Exactly. Yeah, all these telecoms companies think it's like, don't tax us. We're working on infrastructure projects to increase our network productivity.
Nice shot.
No, fuck you, Will.
Sloping down.
And the FCC ain't gonna do
There's
shit
a fucking
anyways.
yes emoticon now in this game.
Yeah.
How long has that been there?
Great work.
It's been there since day one.
Yeah, it's been there.
Good.
But Ma, where am I gonna get the Isekai Oji-san
Sloping down.
Twitch icon?
I wonder if I can make icons
Great
on my
work.
channel.
Do that. Put the Isekai icon.
You technically can with Franker Face Z. Like you can have like
That's
custom
Good night.
emoticon, like actual like emotes for your channel, and as long as someone has the Franker Face Z plugin, you're fine. There's a limit to how many you can have per channel, but you can't do it. Hell, my non-existent streaming Twitch channel even has it. So
Doesn't Stillbro have the Alpha 80 on his, the way he's like live.
Well,
at
his
work?
is actual like subscriber stuff. I'm talking about like me not being a partner,
Oh.
Twitch actually having emotes.
Well, my channel technically is an affiliate channel. Like, they gave me affiliate like a couple of months back. I just never done anything with it. Like, it appeared out of blue too. Like, I wasn't aiming for it. It was like, here, have it.
Hey,
Make us money, please.
there are some people out there who struggle to even get that.
Oh, of course. So the trailer they showed for Witcher Mercury.
16-yard drive. 317.
So they did a little captioning for the new trailer for Witcher Mercury, and they put on there, "This witch rides a Gundam." Come on.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
That's pretty dumb.
Still holding out
Pretty
hope
lame.
for magic powers.
I know you are. I know you are.
And the talking
Just
cat.
or just magic in general.
Yeah, talking cat.
It's not gonna talk a cat.
No,
it's gonna be a funnel.
They're gonna call it magic, but it's really she's really just a new type.
I know that's. I know
That's what it's
exactly-
gonna be.
I know that's exactly. I know that's exactly how it's gonna be. Probably.
Yeah.
I'm still hoping for like the actual magic.
It's techno aids.
Because like, why not? Haven't done that before in Gundam. Why not? Why not start now?
Hey, would you settle if the robot had a transformation sequence?
I mean, most Gundams have transformation sequences.
I mean, if it's like some Gal Gaigar shit, for sure, yeah, let's bring it on. But it won't be.
Ooh, longest drive, 24/7.
Speaking of which, that real grade should be coming out soon.
Real grade.
Yeah, the Gal Gaigar real grade.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh wow, I just realized I barely beat boss here.
That is going to break the modeling community on the internet.
I mean, it's called Broken Magnum for
Come
a
on,
reason.
don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Oh no.
Oh, it skipped. It still landed OD. Damn.
Take a do-over.
And the voice is tough as well.
I want somebody like Kotobukiya or some company like that to just make a bunch of like dumb shit for you to use.
Okay, this time I didn't fuck up the shot.
Mecha kits, like I want a fucking mecha
I
sized
can
golf,
still recover from this.
That's not what, Enron?
mecha sized golf clubs. You should,
I saw-
fucking dumb shit.
I saw
Featuring
Pete Bandai-
Amuro and Char.
Saw what?
I saw Pete Bandai was coming out with the dummies, the balloon dummies.
Yeah. I mentioned that last week. Who's gonna be the first one who makes a diorama where somebody's using where one Gunpla gets walked in on while he's using the dummy as like a sex doll or some shit? That'd be funny. Oh, do you guys see that shit from last week that I tweeted out? The Gunpla diorama that looked like manga.
Yeah, that shit was
that's
insane.
That was
I
pretty
am-
cool.
Watch out!
That's like I think that must be like the greatest like model related thing I've seen ever. Is that thing? Like that thing fucking blew my mind from like the book setup to like the shading to make it look like a fucking comic.
Yep.
Because I didn't realize it was Gunpla at first. I thought somebody made him out of papercraft or some shit. Like somebody just made like a little, a little 3D book and like kind of made like printed off some shit and then like folded it to be 3D and then when I got looking at it some more, I was like, that's fucking Playmo, dude. Holy shit.
I don't know about this one. Oh, okay. I overstressed there.
Too bad it was
But I
for
s-
Thunderbolt, but still,
Ugh.
Yeah, that is that's kind of a downgrade.
Oh, so I was gonna say for SD Gundam Battle Line, so the DLC for that game, at least from Star, is gonna have narrative and Gundam Age. So
Not worth it at all.
nope. I'm just good with the second and third DLC wave will be, but it's not really necessary. But
They picked like
We'll
the
get the-
worst two things to give you DLC for. Fucking
no. Twilight Axis will be worse.
Give it a good shunt.
I mean, they're all very bad. So. Shit, shut up.
The only thing I'd say on maybe is the music. That's it.
Oh, it is confirmed to have a custom soundtrack option, so you can bypass that easily. So
Good. I can load up my all my full boost soundtrack rip.
yep, and I was playing the demo, and I looked on it, and I confirmed the custom soundtrack option. So
Cool. I still have a bunch of stuff. I still have a bunch of stuff that I created myself to throw into full boost. Like I've got a bunch of Macross 7 songs in there, a bunch of Firebomber.
The weird thing is, when I saw looking at the premium sound edition, which I'm not gonna buy, they have a bunch of like obscure ass Gundam games on it. They have music for Assault Survive, the PSP game, of all things. There's some weird ass like songs they have in there.
I do have a Spotify, so I could just play the actual music on my Spotify.
I do like I like the opening song for Battle Lines though. It's kind of catchy.
I'm upset that the new Love Live songs aren't on Spotify yet.
I didn't even know they were on Spotify yet. I know they're throwing all the Gundam shit up, but...
No, I meant like for the new show, like the one that just came out. So I figured like maybe they'll put the opening on Spotify pretty quickly.
Speaking of Spotify, Edron, what's up with them removing the Ace Combat music from Spotify?
I did not know they removed the Ace Combat, but I do not care because I have rips. I have like very, very high quality rips of all of those. So whatever.
I just found it kind of odd. They were like, Spotify, put a lot of stuff on it and just remove Ace Combat from outside of Europe.
Oh, great.
Oh, I don't know.
That's probably all, like, fucking licensing.
Yeah, they probably just didn't renew the license.
Probably some
I mean, it's like what's the simplest answer is usually the correct one.
Good.
Yeah, probably that. It'll probably come back on.
Like, for example, like half of the OSTs for the Brave shows are on Spotify and accessible in the US, while the other half are not.
Speaking of that, how odd was that shit with that Goobaba blog guy that I posted yesterday?
That was just fucking weird.
That was that guy. Like, I'm sure everybody. Like, I know Chris knows who he is.
I know who he is. He's only he wrote the big Macross blog too. So,
yeah. Everybody knows who he is. Like, he's been a follower of like MAHQ for years. He just out of the blue, just like fucking decided to
fuck me, man.
Over just some random flippant comment I made. Wasn't even trying to be mean or anything to him.
What did he call himself? Like the god of fucking J9 in the West or some shit like that?
Foremost J9 scholar in the West is what he called himself. And I was like, who the fuck says shit like this?
Yeah, man, it's a very dedicated niche fan, but that was still very weird. So at least he did apologize, though.
Yeah, he did. I felt kind of bad for posting that. Because right after I did, he like kind of apologized, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty cool guy and everything. Probably just got a little too passionate.
Yeah, I just think he had a bad day today, and he wanted to fuck some shit up, and my tweet was the first one he read when he logged into Twitter.
He probably posted in the
He actually
Discord.
makes like lots of like informational posts about lots of things.
All right, now you got it.
Like,
You got it.
On the
You got
Discord
it.
shit, but
You got it, Mal.
Careful.
No,
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is. But, no, he's a pretty decent guy. I've been talking for a while now.
What are you on,
Probably
Bob?
just a weird. Probably just a weird.
This is par for me.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't like hostile in my response to it. I was just like, no, dog, I totally didn't mean it that way. Wow.
Careful.
Relax.
Careful now.
But all that passive aggressive shit, like, oh, I suppose I can get some Japanese translations for sauce. What was it?
Strungle.
For Strungle, and I was like, oh man.
For some reason, I keep getting Strungle and Galvion mixed up. They're two
Careful.
different shows, I know, but for some reason, I keep getting them mixed up.
Relax.
Focus.
You're getting Struggle, the knockoff of Zabungle.
Okay. I did win. I just failed to calculate points.
I mean, the both like obscure ass like robot shows. All I know, Galvion has Breast Chaser.
It's struggle. It's struggle. Zabungle. Struggle.
You have to be a struggle with a Tomino show, huh? That's how it was. You have to
I just realized this is the battle of the anime characters right here.
Isn't it always though?
I mean, it is, but it's always cool when you see the lively characters.
Except nobody knows who any of these are except for me and Lupin over there.
Lupin is forever.
Because Read or Die was so long ago now, I don't think anybody under the age of 35.
It's not Read or Die, it's just Die.
Fuck you, Yazzie. Read or Die is great.
I don't know. I feel like Read or Die TV ruined Read or Die, but we have already discussed this a million times.
But we're not gonna get into it now because we gotta.
Hey man, they closed the book on that one.
Man, I want to go get a hot dog. I want to get a hot dog so bad, but like, even if I leave now, I might get back in time for the end of the movie.
Do we want to take a break and then start the movie?
No,
I mean,
the drive-throughs would be ridiculous. Drive-throughs now in the middle of the night.
I mean, we gotta take a break anyway because I gotta go pee. So,
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
show
eat
them
up
I'm
some
gonna be
food,
late,
so yeah.
But I would probably literally spend an hour in the drive-thru trying to get one fucking hot dog if I try that now. So
Yeah, I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna shut down the stream and then I'll be back on Discord.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go close out the stream now since we're done. We are going to go. Well, we're gonna go back into our Discord and watch a movie. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Y'all stay safe out there.